The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
Oh,
it's a little mini backy thing.
yeah.
This is what it sounds like on my back.
Oh,
It
feels good.
It does. I can put it in under my shirt and then against the chair, and it just.
You just don't care.
I just don't care. Yeah, we had a. I wouldn't call it a. Let's say if I was a professional athlete and I went in for my. Oh, can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Damn it! And I went in for my evaluation. Yesterday would have been a slight setback.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what I did.
Okay. How's that feel?
See, what I'm wondering is, like other noises in this studio, can people hear that, or is
Noises?
or just us? You say they can.
I can hear it.
Well, you can hear it, but you can also hear other things that don't go out over the air.
They go out over the air.
People just don't notice.
What other noises could you possibly be talking about?
Like ambient noises.
Oh.
All right, I can't do that. That's fine. Whatever. I'll just.
You could turn that mic off.
Oh yeah. Can they hear this?
We don't want the cameras. Yeah, they can.
Okay. I personally.
Can I see?
Yeah.
I want to give it a whirl. Whoa.
Hello. Yeah. Isn't that cool? Yeah. I have a little thing at home. I have like a little seat belt that I can strap it to my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's basically
anatomy.
it's a strap-on massager is what it is. Yeah. So. Yeah, isn't that nice?
That's what they told you.
What is it? Oh, I get what you're saying. Hey, you know whose favorite thing that is though? My dogs.
I bet.
Oh my God! At first they tried to bite it, and then because they just thought, "Hey, toy," and then now
It's a ball.
I got them to chill on their side, and I give them little massages on their little dog haunches. I don't know what else to call it. And my white Frenchie Gracie, she smiles when I do it. I think it's just a reaction, but it looks like she's smiling, which is. Did that make it weird? I feel like that just made it weird.
And good.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Welcome in. And if you want to know why this is the number one rated sports show in any time slot in the city, that's a real good example, Jason, as to why. Because I can promise you, nobody else is going to have an open like that.
Yeah.
How was your day yesterday?
Let's see. It was
Uh-oh.
No, it was good.
Okay.
I'm just trying to think of anything that to report. I have no reports of anything bad, anything good. I mean, it's just good, good old day. A lot of sports last night, but
A
I'm okay with that.
A lot of sports last
And the NBA begins today
does 2 games even.
for those other teams.
Yeah, we don't care.
Yeah.
The
real team begins tomorrow.
The also rans.
Yeah. I guess they're getting. I mean,
fine.
OKC hasn't won a championship in a few months. Like, come on now.
Right.
We still hanging on to that?
Yeah.
Turn the page.
Maybe move on. Yeah, Bob Seger.
Yeah.
Turn the page.
Like, that's so 4 months ago.
Hey, honestly, that's one of the all-time great songs.
Turn the page?
Oh, yeah. I think it is an all-time great song.
I don't know if I'm with you.
I
on that.
paid my taxes.
I mean,
Why?
It's
What?
good.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
with Chris.
That saxophone hits. And then Seeger's a little smoky.
I mean, it's good. It's a good song.
Come on, that song
Like
comes on.
all-time greats?
I'm not saying like top 4.
What are you saying? 20?
Maybe college football's top 25.
No.
Well,
You could find 25 better songs than that.
all I can think of right now is "Comfortably Numb" by Pink Floyd.
Okay.
That's it. That's
I'd even allow that.
That's probably the only song in the world better.
The only one. So it's number 2. Right now.
Yeah, because it changes
Paul McCartney's really taking a bath in this, guess.
a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, you're not spending that kind of money on Bob Seger.
Yeah, see, that's a great point. All my favorite Beatles songs, I don't know. I have not weird favorites, but it's just, like, for example, take a song by the Beatles like Yesterday. It's got to be a top 25, top 15, top 10 song, right? But, like, I've just heard it so.
Overturn the page?
I mean, again.
I mean, that saxophone, when it comes in.
Hey, look, honestly, that is on my Mount Saxmore. Okay.
One with Steve.
Well, obviously, yes.
5th Avenue.
Ooh, great one. There used to be a store in Carmichael called, it wasn't Saks, it was Saks Thrift Avenue, and it was a thrift store. No, Mount Saxmore for song, like, without a doubt, number 1 is Baker Street, Jerry Rafferty. I mean, we all know that. That's a given. Maybe number 2, Pink Panther theme, Henry Mancini.
Oh.
Yeah. Then I'd probably put number 3 or somewhere in there, Turn the Page. And then number 4, I can't think of a saxophone right now. Maybe it's not, but here's a nominee. Chevy Chase and Paul Simon, and You Can Call Me Al. Wait.
Careless Whisper is above Turn the Page.
Oh, you're right. Nope, he's right about that. Yeah, Careless Whisper definitely is on this. So now we have 3 for sure. And so right now, Turn the Page is the 4th, and someone has to knock it off.
It's going to bump it out.
Yeah.
Chris will find another one.
Yeah, so, Careless Whisper for sure. For sure is in there. So now what do we have now? We have Baker Street. I would actually go Baker Street, Careless Whisper, Pink Panther theme. I'm really red today.
You are.
I mean, I just, I put
Who's
on.
the hat, or what's the hat?
That's, it's funny you asked, Jason. This is the hat I got for being the long drive champion at Edgewood Tahoe.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
Now, what does it actually mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a Clover. It's a golf company hat thing. I don't know, but it's honestly, I wish I could, whatever size this hat
Is it perfect?
and the feel, it is the most, I'm saying this with no hyperbole. This is the most comfortable baseball cap I've ever worn in my life. It fits me perfectly from, because, it's, what do they call the pro cap?
Yeah.
Fitted cap?
Fit.
Yeah.
Fitted.
It fits absolutely perfectly. A lot of times, because I have such a fat head, a couple things will happen. Number 1, when I take off my hat at the end of the day, I have like a elastic headband mark around my forehead. But also, a lot of times, it's not just that I have a fat head, I have a long head. Hello. So, it looks like I have freaking yarmulke on me sometimes, because like it won't come down to my ears, right? It'll be up top.
Yeah.
This one is one, and not only
Form-fitting.
it fits perfectly. But not only does it fit perfectly, but like I don't know how to describe it. Like the material, it's like a little velvet blanket on my head.
The best kind.
And I picked up my son last night. Because once again,
And he said, Dad, nice hat.
so here's the funny, weird thing is that we were in the car and the sun was in our eyes, and I had sunglasses and he didn't. I said, "Hey, buddy, do you want a hat?" Because I had a couple of spare hats in the car. And he goes, "Yeah, actually, I do, and please." And I handed him a hat, and he just kind of, and I noticed he put it on like begrudgingly, like pulled it all the way down, and it just made me laugh because
Oh my gosh, you're just lame.
my son, wow, he's lame. Jeez.
No, that's what he's saying about you.
Oh, thank you. And,
That's better.
yeah, that's fine. And my son hates hats. Won't wear them. Does not wear them. Refuses to.
But your son gave into the sun.
Yeah, my son gave in to the sun. That's well done. Yes, that also rhymed. Yeah, and it's funny. I said, "Buddy, you look good in a hat." He's like, "Oh, he did like
Too
the
expensive.
right." He did like the grandson version of, but it was the next generation.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Now
Gee, Walker's dad.
yeah, now he's Wally.
Oh, gosh.
Here's a good couple good nominees. Men at Work, Who Can It Be Now? And then Smooth Operator by Schroder.
Yeah, Sade.
Sade.
That's
Pretty
a
good one. That's a pretty good one.
What did Kenneth G play?
Clarinet.
Oh.
Yeah.
He
That's
has
not a sax.
Alto saxophone.
I thought it was clarinet. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was clarinet, but who am I? Who am I to know? Oh, here we got some. No, Thrift Shop by Macklemore. Smooth Operators and their Careless Whisper. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston is a sax song. I don't remember a saxophone in there. I'm sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about
Yeah, the saxophone has to be above everything else.
like the saxophone has to be the star of the song.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a Careless Whisper,
It's a
100%
star.
is. Someone's going to say Brown Sugar by the Rolling. Just go away. Go away, I say, with no logic behind it whatsoever.
Is Bob Seger's on there?
Moon Dance by Van Morrison. That's a pretty good one. Well, hold on. Here we go. The song is talking about Whitney Houston. The song is characterized by smooth sax lines. Okay, well. Baker Street is on there. Careless Whisper is on there. Walk on the Wild Side, Lou Reed. Money, Pink Floyd. Who Can It Be Now? The Edge of Glory. Oh, Sir Duke by Stevie
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I Can't Go For That by Daryl Hall and John Oates.
No can do.
No can do. Just the two of us.
We
Urgent.
played one yesterday.
We did?
Yeah.
Urgent by Foreigner. Which one? Brass Monkey by the Beastie
Ah.
Boys. Hey, here's Songbird by Kenny G. Is that the one that goes?
Maybe.
Caribbean Queen.
Yes.
Did you know that Caribbean Queen's official title is Caribbean Queen No More Love on the Run?
Oh, okay. I did not. I know that line.
I
but
did
no.
not know that either. Good morning, everybody. She Works Hard for Her Money by Donna Summer. You know, she also works hard for her honey. It's a fact. Okay. Here's one that 100% should be in the top 4. But also, I'm wondering if we all agree that no, it shouldn't be. But you said iconic, recognizable sax line.
Let's see if you can hum it.
Oh, I would, and you'd get it in a heartbeat. And I can't even really give you a hint because that would give it away too. Okay. That's how iconic this is. And not only does the saxophone stand out, the saxophone is the whole thing. It's the entire thing. Here's the hint. There's literally one lyric in the entire song. One spoken lyric in the entire song.
Is it something I like a lot?
Yes. Here, I'll give you a visual clue, Jason. You ready? And you're going to nail it, okay? This for everybody on YouTube, too. All right, ready? Hold on, I got it. This is a dance move. Okay? Yeah, I'm gonna dance. Okay, ready? Yeah, right?
Okay.
Tequila.
Great impression.
Thank you.
It was. Help me get it.
But, like, it has to be on there, but also,
Yes.
why is there a part of me that's like, And I don't know why I'm going, but I am.
Very good.
But the song we played yesterday,
Yeah.
Born on the Run. Bruce Springsteen.
No, yeah. I'm just trying to. It's the.
It's the solo.
Oh, okay. Whoa. What about the solo from the shirtless sax guy in Lost Boys? You don't remember that? Oh, my goodness gracious. Jesus.
Or if they're doing that, we got to go Sergio from SNL.
Yes, I was thinking the same thing, Chris.
Sergio.
Wasn't that the cologne?
Sounds like it. It played like it.
I can't believe you guys don't recognize this. Here, get ready with the volume here because I think it's going to be loud. Let me fast forward through. This is the most 80s solo ever. You ready?
He's oiled up.
He's so oiled up. Look at that.
That's totally him.
Actually, that was the weird thing is that was super cool at one point. Like
Sergio.
At some point, people were watching that and like, bro, dude, look at that hair.
I have to learn how to play sax.
I do.
On the beach.
And then they'd like
The bonfire.
Yes. Take one of their
What a crowd.
dad's ties and put it around their head like a bandana and go do some karate in the garage. Try to be like Karate Kid while that's playing. Any person 40 or above, maybe younger, but I would say any person 40 and above 100% acted out or wanted their own montage music growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
Were motivated by montage.
I think you may have wanted it the most.
I think you're 100% right. I think I may have done a few, and I think maybe the montage scene in Rocky IV was a big part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the montage scene in Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, huge part of my. Not the sad montage when Ogre almost dies from Chong Li. I'm talking about the montage where he's doing the splits and all that.
I think there's a lot of times in your youth you were just waiting for the music to start in your head, or maybe it was happening in your head.
It was.
Yeah.
Totally. And then it was. But the problem is like when you see montages in movies, it's all about like it's like fast forwarding the weeks and months of work they do.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with me is all of the work that I put into the montage part was just actually the montage.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could do the 2 to 3 minutes
Yeah.
of montaging.
You just weren't getting the results.
But then once the music was done,
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
in the same spot I was.
Right. I've not grown muscles. I don't feel like I can run further.
I can't karate somebody.
I can't. I 100% am a black belt or a pro boxer. I'm going to go eat something.
Yeah.
That was it. I'm not running from secret police
Right.
from the Russians.
I'm going to Mountain Mike's.
Going to Mountain Mike's and I'm going to montage my way up. I'm going to I'm going to get my Walkman with my with my Rocky IV soundtrack and put that cassette in, put it in my pocket,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to take my wired headphones with the little puffy
Yes.
ears,
That'll protect you.
little styrofoam
Yeah.
ears, whatever they were, a little gray puffy material, and put them on my ears.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to turn the volume dial up and
Live your
It's
best life.
the final
hop on the bike.
Yeah. From the 707, one convo with Russ will fix you. Are we talking Russ Westbrook? Are we talking Russ? Hey, Russ in the chat has a counterpart now.
Ah,
We got Chat Russ and we have NBA Russ.
that's right.
The shirtless guy from Lost Boys came to Sacramento a few months ago. He's still touring.
How and why? What's he touring as?
How does
That guy?
Right? Are you touring as Lost Boys
Shirtless guy.
shirtless guy? Because that would be his big. No, he's probably touring as like, hey, check out Paul Flanders at the Boardwalk. Who? Oh, he's the shirtless guy, in Lost Boys.
We'd like to welcome all our celebrities to the stage. And last but not least, the shirtless guy from Lost Boys.
Yeah, like what is that? Also, whatever happened to Jason Patrick? Remember him?
Dan's brother.
From Speed 2 Cruise Control?
Was he? Was that his name? Am I getting that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the heartthrob in that movie. He was the guy who became the vamp. Had the little earrings and stuff. Hey, everyone loved him. What the hell happened? Where does he rank in Mount 80s more of that kind of crew? I'll tell you. You know what? I'm going to tell you. My favorite overtime out of that whole, because you look.
Oh, he was in Terrifier 3.
Oh,
William Zabka has to be up there.
Okay, from Karate Kid.
No, not anymore.
No,
Because he came back.
Yeah, he's on Cobra Kai.
well, so you had like,
Yeah, but is it just 80s guy or is it 80s guy that disappeared?
well, it could be 80s guy, it could be 80 guy that disappeared, it could be 80s guy that disappeared and is back.
Yeah. So he would be one.
Robert Downey Jr. is in there, but he is mainstream. Then you have guys like Richard Grieco. Where the hell is he? I hope he's still with us. Disclaimer: if I say anybody and they're dead and I don't know it, just please, just give me some grace there. Andrew McCarthy. He was a big
Or just
deal.
movies or TV?
Well, yes. Yeah, both.
Kirk Cameron?
Oh, for sure, Kirk Cameron.
Oh, he's around.
Well, he is around.
Well, he's around. but
yeah,
of course,
he's
Ricky Schroder, same
he's
idea.
hanging out with Kirk Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you the guy that maybe if I had to do a draft and I could take them as an
Webster.
actor for their whole, I'm going to admit something here. I freaking love this guy is James Spader.
Oh, yeah.
He is such a badass actor,
He
dude.
is.
in The Office?
He's so good. Robert California, he's good in everything.
Yes.
And so I'm rewatching Blacklist, right? Which is a phenomenal top 4 pilot of all time that will get you into the show. Like if you're not into the show in the first 20 minutes of the Blacklist, it's not for you. But yeah, instantly. And if you watch him, like he's got a shaved head, he's older now. He's such, dude. He commands the screen every time he's on. And it's kind of weird that he's one of those actors that probably should be a bigger actor. Like I could 100% see him doing like an Anthony Hopkins turn as he gets older.
Yeah. Did you ever see Boston Legal?
No, but my wife did, and when I had
Really
the
good.
same conversation with her, and she was like, "You have to watch Boston
Yeah,
Legal.
he's really
awesome in this."
Set the screen.
That was wasn't that with Captain Kirk?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. From the 916, are you talking about the shirtless saxophone guy in Lost Boys? Yes. Also from the same guy that said this guy toured, he said no, they labeled him the shirtless guy from Lost. They did not. And if they did, can somebody send that? That's fantastic. I would have gone to see him just to be like, bro, what a career. What a career you've carved out for yourself.
Yeah.
We have a big show carved out for you today. And you know what, Jason? I did my part of the rundown, and I'm assuming I checked yours. I don't think you. Yeah, this is such a great time of year that we have a full rundown with a ton of stuff. Opening day, basketball, Game 7 recap, World Series preview, tons of stuff, right? At NFL last night. I didn't even write on here the Montana response to Sac State.
That's right.
Their coach. And I also didn't write on that the mayors, Mayor Kevin and Mayor Martha in West Sac. Did you see them making a pitch for expansion?
No.
Yeah. And Chris, did you see this?
No.
I got to find where it is, but I'll give you the gist and then we'll break. They're making a full-on pitch for expansion, but it's incredibly important that the biggest things baseball is going to be looking at is our attendance next year, and we need the attendance to be extra high so they can get corporate sponsors, because those are the two biggest things baseball's looking at.
This seems like a cash grab.
Yeah, we'll talk about that at some point, because that is
You know what? I know one thing that will get attendance up.
Sacramento on the jerseys.
No, not even that.
Oh, what?
Cheaper tickets.
Yeah, cheaper tickets. Well, here's what I said. Tell you what, give us a goal on attendance and corporate sponsors and guarantee us expansion and watch what happens. If you want to put in writing that if we sell out every game next season and the season after, like literally sell everyone out, and how much money needs to be raised in corporate sponsorship, and you want to get, we'll have an expansion team.
Wait, and John Fisher wouldn't be a part of this?
Hi, how are you doing? Guarantee you, I can promise
who
you.
would be?
Who would be owning it? I don't know. Vivek. I mean, I
Sacramento.
Yes, like a private company. We all like the Green Bay Packers. We all buy shares. We'll take a break. When we come back, safe or out. My goodness gracious, what a game last night, especially if you're a big Blue Jay fan. Like
All of you out there.
All of hey, Blue Jay fan, represent. And man, we've got about 5 different versions of the call of George Springer's big home run. And they all start out with, here's a drive to, deep left field or whatever. And, and then they trail off and they say, here's a drive. How about driving in a Hoblet Dodge Chrysler and Jeep Ram? Right there in Woodland. It's the drive into fall sales event. Hey, look, when it comes to getting the right truck, options are important. So this month at Hoblets, you got 2 options that will save you thousands. Right now, save up to $9,000 off MSRP on the brand new 2026 Ram 1500 Crew Cab, or you can save thousands on finance charges. How about 2% interest for 60 months? No? How about 1%? No? Okay. This just in, breaking news. 0% financing for 60 months. I thought those days were long gone. Apparently not at Hoblet. They're always looking for ways to save you money. Plus, they have Northern California's best selection of Ram trucks with hundreds of new Rams available. Search, select, and save through the whole inventory. HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period. Safer out next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
This 49ers Red Zone Report is being brought to you by Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
Mac Jones throws. McCaffrey! He's got it! Touchdown! 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 49ers! Stafford gets under center at the 11-yard line. He takes it. He turns. He gives to Kyron Williams. He gets packed. I think he's short, Tim. I think he's short. And the 49ers storm the field. It is all over. The 49ers have won it in overtime.
Ready, set, win big. When the 49ers win, you score. With 49% off any large pizza, only at Mountain Mike's Pizza. Celebrate every game day with your favorites from our legendary crispy, curly pepperoni, bold sauced up wings, garlic butter drenched sides, and gooey sweet desserts, all hot, fresh, and built for a Niners victory. Download the Mountain Mike's app, join Mountain Rewards, and turn every Niners win into a pizza party. Let's go Niners. Mountain Mike's Pizza. Pizza the way it ought to be.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Cal Athletics. Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
Staples presents That Was Easy.
So I'm a plumber and needed to get work in the door.
So business was going down the drain?
Yeah, I went to Staples. They printed yard signs, business cards, even flyers to leave at supply stores.
But at what cost, man?
Well, I saved $125 on my order, and now I'm booked solid. Boom!
Back at ya. For your business printing, Staples.
That was easy.
Now save up to $125 on custom print orders. Valid in-store and online. Ends 11/1. Exclusions apply. Visit staples.com/print for details.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Safe or out? It's time to go around baseball. 3 pitches, 3 swings. It's safe or out on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Well. How the turns have tabled. Do you guys want to keep that off the air? You want to admit what you
I'll admit it. I think I even said it under my breath, but you didn't hear it.
You said it during the thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said, I never saw Lost Boys.
So the whole Lost Boys soliloquy I was just doing
was for you.
I'm the only person on the show that has seen Lost Boys.
Yeah. I feel lost.
I feel a viewing party. Although I can't.
I don't think that'll age well.
Let me tell you something. I saw Lost Boys probably within the last year because it just was on some movie channel. Lost Boys. Well, when I say it doesn't hold up, I mean really pretty much every cool 80s movie does not hold up. Like the music sucks, the acting sucks, the premise sucks. Although it is kind of loosely based on Santa Cruz, like the location,
boardwalk and everything.
Yeah. I mean, come on.
That's why Us was filmed there.
Oh, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see Us?
Was Us the one? That was the first one, right?
Second one.
What was the first one?
Get Out.
Oh, I saw Get Out. I didn't see Us. Is Us good?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't like it.
Because?
It doesn't give you any answers.
Yeah, I don't like Us. I don't like Us.
Look at us.
Look at us. Well, apparently don't look at Lost Boys. So, well, shout out to everybody out there who's seen Lost Boys.
Put that saxophone guy. Woo!
Oh, now did seeing the saxophone guy maybe make you go, I missed out?
Actually, it made me go, I'm so glad I didn't see it. But it did scream 80s to me.
Very 80s. Safe or out, question 1.
George Springer hit the decisive home run last night. Safe or out? He's a certified playoff stud.
He is a certified playoff stud. Here's what it sounded like on Blue Jays radio here. Let me unmute that.
Stinner. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. Left field and deep. Arozarena turns. Gone!
All right, here's what it sounded like on Mariners radio. Probably different.
Here comes the pitch from Bizzardo. Swung on. That is hit high, deep left field, and it is gone.
I don't have any yet, but if somebody wants to, if somebody has foreign calls, please tweet me at Carmichael Dave. I will play these. Yeah, dude.
Like, we need a French-Canadian one.
I want a French-Canadian one. I want a Spanish call, and I want a either Japanese or Korean call.
Okay.
Those are going to be phenomenal. I
thought we could reenact them. No? I'll do the French-Canadian. Who says no?
You know, the great thing about Jason Ross is that he always keeps Dave on track. You know, Dave will get himself in a little bit of trouble here and there. Jason always brings back. That's what everybody says. Everybody in the company says this, and then you do something like that. All of them.
Are they going to say that today at the meeting?
That's a big meeting? I don't know. I'm
going to get us off track.
That's a great question.
I'm going to actually offer that up. I said, I can do this meeting in other languages. Who says no?
I'll do the French Canadian. Yeah, Springer's a stud, dude.
Yes, he is. That's iconic.
Well, it is, and then that's after. Remember, the Mariners fans booed him when he got hit in the kneecap.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like that either. Maybe a little bit of karma. Karma Chameleon. Probably had saxophone in it.
They did.
Yeah. Question 2.
It was cut.
It was cut out. Didn't make it.
The Mariners were just a few outs away from advancing.
Is he Man George now? Right? Like he's not.
Grandpa
George. Sorry, Chris, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
The Mariners were just a few outs away from advancing. See, for out, this is their 2002.
Wasn't he the original Curious George?
It was Curious George, and then it was Boy George.
No, but I think Boy George was curious.
You know, the great thing about Jason Ross is he always keeps Dave on track. Did you get into my pills, dude?
Are you on goofball pills or something?
It was that massage. It transferred some stuff.
Rudy. I would say this is their 2002.
It stinks for them.
They were up 2-0.
3-2.
Then 3-2.
Then 3-1 in the game.
And then 3-1 in the game. And then that was that Springer home run, that's the Rory shot. Like, I think here's what I would say. Anyone who isn't a fan of the Blue Jays that doesn't feel bad for the Mariners is a terrible person. Is probably going to burn in hell. I'm just saying.
Guess I just like Sacramento more than you do.
Oh, wait, are you one of those people? Jeez, Chris.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Chris.
But I wonder if any of the people in Seattle are like I was in 2002, where certainly 100% bummed.
Yeah.
And there's no denying that. Yeah. But I thought, it's year one, guys. We're going to be back.
There are
many
those people.
times.
There are those people.
And not even just being optimistic. I just thought this is kind of the start of it. This stinks.
Yeah.
But wait till next year and the year after and the year after.
So hard in baseball.
And
unless you're the Dodgers.
And is this just the one shot for a while?
One shining moment?
Yeah.
Think about if you're someone like Cal Ripken, who did he win it in his like first or second year?
I think so.
And then like you got to be thinking like, oh man, this is great. It's gonna happen all the time.
Hey,
then you didn't get the montage music.
Cal Ripken, Cal Raleigh, Caleb Raleigh. Yeah, this was, and it was tough to see too. Here's Cal Raleigh.
Clearly, this is a very emotional time for you and everyone else. Just what's going through your mind right now?
Just thinking about what we could have done better. You look back a lot of points in the game, and
look at him, Chris.
Where you could have taken advantage of, and
look at him,
or even the series, and
don't do it. Don't do it.
Just disappointed. Yeah.
You were waiting.
Listen to what an ass Chris is.
It was great.
Guy had tears welled up in there.
If you can't feel for Cal Raleigh, then I don't know what to say about you.
Sacramento doesn't deserve the Kings, actually. We're a bigger market, and we deserve them, and then we'll show you how to keep them.
Right, but here's my issue, is that, like, I guarantee you some Oasis fan has, like, committed a felony that is horrific, and now anyone who likes Oasis
you want to talk about
terrible.
Beatles fans committing horrific crimes?
Never happened. My point is like, why are
Helter Skelter.
Why are you painting all Seattle fans?
Not all Seattle fans.
Well, you're
all Seattle people.
Yeah. Like, why?
I'm sure that there are Seattle people I don't like that aren't Mariners fans.
There are Seattle people that were like, hey, we don't want the Kings like that. We don't want this to happen to them. What happened to us? What about those people? You don't feel bad for them that were like openly like taking crap from Seattle people?
Because they don't care about what I think.
Yes, they do. They told me. The Sonics Gate guys, they hear what you say. And they don't freaking like it. Anyways, safe?
Yeah, safe.
Okay. Question 3, please.
Mariners versus Dodgers. Who you got?
Guaranteed the Mariners are not winning this.
Sometimes it's just early. Oh, by the way, here was Cal Raleigh. They're talking to Brian Wu. I don't know if you saw this picture. Listen if you can hear Cal. I'm not doing a bit. Listen if you can hear Cal Raleigh in the background.
Having gone as further than any other team in franchise history.
I did hear him.
Did you hear him? That was Cal Raleigh in the background.
Having gone as further than any other team in franchise history.
Dude, that is the...
Was he watching The Lost Boys?
No, you know what that scream is? That's the scream Carrie Elwes had in Princess Bride. Oh. That's real pain. That's guttural.
Yeah. Oh, Cal Raleigh was asked later on his thoughts on the series, and here's what he had to say.
Great bit, Chris.
It would have been hilarious if people didn't mess up my settings on here.
Wait, I heard something there.
Okay, let's start this over.
All right. This is Chris being lame, take 2.
Okay, so you know what's great, guys, is that Cal Raleigh was actually asked his thoughts on the series.
Uh-huh.
This is what he had to say.
I know that scream. Who did that? I feel like I know that scream.
I don't have it.
What's it from?
Wayne's World 2. Handsome Dan.
This is real pain.
Having gone as further than any other team in franchise history.
He said to Blave. That's a Princess Bride. Did you see Princess Bride? Have you not seen Princess Bride or The Lost Boys? Or you haven't said anything yet, so you might be doing a bit. Okay, Jason Ross, safer out. You have seen The Princess Bride. Oh! Chris, have you seen Princess Bride?
I have. Andre the Giant's of it, of course.
I've heard enough like pop culture references to it, but I have not seen it, no.
Yeah, you don't really have to see it.
Ha! It's one of the greatest movies ever made.
One of the greatest.
One of them. Depending on how long your
Bob
list is.
Seger song in it?
No, it should be. Okay. Oh my God, Princess Bride's so good. I said that weird. But it really is. Fine. Mariners versus Dodgers. I guess I'll take the Dodgers. Blue Jays versus Dodgers. Every bone in my body and brain says Dodgers, of course. That's the pick, but I don't care. I'm going Blue Jays. I know I'll be wrong. I'm going Blue. Let's go Blue Jays. Come on, Canada.
They have home field advantage.
Great.
What if I reminded you of the 07 Red Sox?
What if?
07 Red Sox were down. They came back to win in 7. The Rockies ran through the postseason. I believe they only had 1 loss. They swept. They were just waiting for the Red Sox, and everyone said, you know what? This is a game. This is the Rockies to lose.
I can't control this.
It's not loud, though.
There you go. Just a little. There we go. Okay, keep going.
And then the Red Sox swept the Rockies.
The Red Sox.
You look like a Canadian flag.
Canadian. Didn't even plan this. Hey, can I say something that as we go to break that's going to make a lot of people mad, but I'll die on this hill? From a pure song standpoint.
Banger.
Oh Canada, greater than signed Star Spangled Banner. From a pure songs, I went down this rabbit hole a lot. You know what else is better? Remember the old school Russian national anthem that they sang on? They sang it during Hunt for Red October on the ship. Did you see Hunt for Red? You did see that? That's actually better too. But Oh Canada is actually a song. I mean, not that Star Spangled Banner is not a song, but
I don't hear any saxophone.
Star Spangled Banner is a weird song.
It's lame.
It's not lame. Don't say that.
Bad song.
You're a bad song.
Terrible lyrics.
It's a little pitchy.
This is like an actual, like, hear him. Stadium singing this. I hope they do that. I hope they do that thing that Canadians do where, like, the person starts out with the national anthem and then the whole crowd sings it like they do at Oilers games. We'll take a break on Canada's #1 rated sports show. right here on Canada Town Sports. We're right back with Monday Night Football next.
The Sacramento Kings are geared up for the new season. Training camp competition is fierce.
He's got the two-pointer.
Download the Sactown Sports app to keep you informed everywhere you go.
One place, all your Sacramento Kings news. Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Help DEA keep our communities safe and healthy by participating in National Prescription Drug Take-Back Day, Saturday, October 25th. Take action right in your own home by cleaning out your medicine cabinet of unneeded medications. Keep them safe, clean them out, take them back. Find a collection site near you at DEATakeback.com. Do your part to lower overdose deaths and prevent prescription drug misuse before it starts. That's DEATakeback.com.
When your reputation's on the line, you don't leave anything to chance, especially your primer. Painter's Trust kills primers for a smooth start, strong adhesion, and serious stain-blocking power. Now, the full lineup is only at the one place pros rely on. Need it fast? Get same-day or next-day delivery, or order online and pick up in-store. Kills primers exclusively at the Home Depot. If you're a pro, you know.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here, talking to you about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Now, they're upgrading their offerings to you to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience into the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy home pros. And you've heard me talk about them for years as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get a second opinion on any HVAC service or replacement, but now you can also get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. And when you really think about it, how do we know how much it's supposed to cost? At the very least, you'll know you're in the ballpark, and I can all but guarantee you they'll beat the price. They'll come out for free. They'll give you a second opinion. And all you got to do is give them a call, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our number one priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Folsom Lake Honda. Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Hey, on the chat. Good morning, chat.
Hi, chat.
Actually, I agree. Family Schlegel, which is a great name, but he's always there. I've always thought this too. I think America the Beautiful is a better song. I wish they would switch. I love that song.
Yeah.
Now that's a song.
Yes, I agree.
Ray Charles version, please.
Oh, yeah.
I would go with This Land Is Your Land.
Good song.
I'm sure you would. You're saying that with a completely straight face.
I am. I do think it's a better song.
Isn't that not a great song?
Why isn't it a great song?
You're the person on this. I thought This Land Is Your Land was problematic, and you're the arbiter of things that are problematic.
It's not problematic.
No, it is.
How?
I heard something about, like, isn't there something with Native Americans and offending someone in that? I thought This Land Is Your Land was a bad song.
Yeah.
And you know all these things. I rely on you for this stuff.
And I'm saying it's...
Chris, we're supposed to be talking about football here. Land is your land. Controversy. It's been subject to various criticisms and interpretations indicating it could be considered problematic. Something about omissions and this and nuance and something. Yeah, okay, maybe not. I don't know. I thought it was. I don't really like that song.
Okay.
It's fine.
So it's personal taste.
What about I like Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. Remember that one?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And I like the final verse. That's
Final Countdown?
that always gets me. And then it was something of the lilies, something born across the sea. Anyways, agree. America the Beautiful.
Okay.
Also in 2025, how was your last 6 months, would you say? Great? Cool? Enjoy?
Yeah.
What if you could say in the last 6 months, let's say, Jason, you're a pitcher.
Okay.
So you pitched in single A.
Yeah.
You pitched in high A.
Okay.
You pitched in double A. You pitched in triple A. You pitched in the majors.
All in the last 6 months?
All in the last 6 months. You pitched in the ALDS, the ALCS, and now you're going to pitch in the World Series, and you're 22 years old. That's Trey, you savage.
You savage.
Hey, you savage.
Fred's brother?
Ben's. Randy's.
Got it.
Garden. Nope. I think that's Mount Savage more. Randy or Macho Man, I guess. Garden. Yeah. And Fred.
Ben.
And Ben?
Or Fred and Ben.
Well,
brothers.
I feel like Ben's not thick enough.
Okay, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
It is?
Yeah.
Fred.
From the Boy Meets World group? Oh, my goodness.
And Girl Meets World?
Hold on a second. Are you saying on radio in the 22nd largest market in the United States, ahead of Dirt and Sprague?
Yes.
Are you saying Ben Savage greater than signed Fred Savage?
No.
No?
Because Fred Savage is a director. He's done all the Always Sunnies.
So Fred Savage greater than Ben Savage?
Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I'm saying.
No, but you said Ben wasn't even on it.
Well, who's he beating out? Macho Man? No. Savage Garden?
Yes.
One hit wonder.
I'll accept that debate.
Okay.
That's a debate. They work on. And that one hit wonder, and their song was kind of lame.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. If you have a name like Savage Garden, you need to be like,
Yeah,
instead,
and they were not.
No, it's like, oh, what's this Savage Garden? This is a hit. I've never heard it.
I already forgot the song.
You could tell they were like, we got to be something like
Wait,
Daft Punk or Led Zeppelin.
Right. Nope. Savage Garden. Well, what is Savage? Actually, I don't think that's the song
I
I
don't
was
think
singing.
so either. What's their song? I mean, I know it. And I've
What the hell is that Savage Garden song? It's really lame. It's a lame song. It's somebody out there's like a Savage Garden truther, by the way. No, it's not. No, but it is kind of. It doesn't befit. Oh, Truly, Madly, Deeply. Okay, which is
maybe they had more than one.
Which is how that I think that's their big hit.
Okay,
and it starts out all ballady and weird. Not ballady, it's just soft. It's not you know.
Truly, Madly, Deeply doesn't sound like it's a.
No, it's not.
Headbanger.
No, it's not, dude.
Didn't they have one that was just like, anybody go to bed to go boo-doo, some song like that. I kind of remember the music video because it was like a guy on TV or whatever.
What's the song called?
Hold on. Here, this is the only. That's what I'm saying. None of this is Savage. And they're probably British, so when they say Savage Garden, it's British for Savage.
No, they got to be like Canadian.
Well, is it because if it's British, it's Savage Backyard, because that's what they call their backyards. Imagine naming your band.
Oh, we are way off.
What? Are they? Oh, wait. Are they not Canadian or British or American?
Correct.
Oh, Savage Garden. Are they something weird like Swiss?
No.
Okay. Australian?
Got it.
Knew it.
Brisbane.
A kid. They look nuts. The Australians are supposed to like bite beer cans off and shove them in
one of their shows.
Are you implying that there is a Savage Garden mosh pit?
Yes.
So anyways, Lions beat the Bucks. That was cool.
It was the Gibbs show.
Really was.
This is the song I was thinking of.
Wait, this isn't Savage Garden, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Wait, I know this song. Wait, leave it going. All right, we're building. We need the hook. Come on. Oh, this has got to be their biggest hit. This is a banger. This is a banger. This is Savage Garden?
Yeah.
This is a banger. This is a banger.
Maybe they belong. Mount Rushmore. I think they belong.
I think we've kind of figured that out, haven't we? Also, the Seahawks beat the Texans.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
That didn't help the Niners.
Yeah, it didn't help the Niners. 5-2, three-way tie. Niners have the tie break.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They play them all again, too.
Hey, you know, at least Seattle got a win. Right?
I think they would have switched.
I think you're right. Can we come back to that? I love that song.
You love that song.
That song is vaulting to the top of the weekly charts for me. I guarantee I'm listening on the way home.
I feel like you're going to do a deep dive into Savage Garden.
I probably am, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I misjudged Savage Garden. Maybe in retrospect.
They really are savage.
Are they still touring? Maybe that's who Sax guy opened
What
up
does garden
for.
mean in Australia? Maybe it makes perfect sense.
Listen to him garden their legacy. We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. Stop there. You know what? Hey, you know what we should call the last hour? Practice.
Okay.
It's just
not a game.
Not a game. From everybody who's listening from 6 to 7, hey, you know what? We're sorry. I had to get it out of our system. Well, or you're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're welcome.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll take a break. When we come back, 3 for Madness. NBA opening night. Cooper Flag. Well, let's just say we're going to make some predictions. You ready to predict?
Yep.
Okay, we'll do all that next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
Right now at Maida Subaru, get 2 season passes to Sierra at Tahoe with purchase or lease of any new Maida Subaru. Plus great Maida Subaru savings on every new Subaru. Learn more at maidasubaru.com.
Ends 1/2/26.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high-hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game, offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com, and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
KHTK HD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Dude, am I in a Savage Garden deep dive or what? Savage Garden, I would like to publicly apologize to you. I was not familiar with your game. 3 for Madness. Question 1.
With the NBA opening tonight, let's have some fun.
Okay.
Who's your MVP this year?
I think your usual suspects are going to be in no particular order. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, the defending MVP. Nikola Jokic, who has won 3, I think, in the last 5 years. And probably Giannis Antetokounmpo. So, who is your MVP? Giannis, Jokic, SGA. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to move it around. As a matter of fact, my MVP pick is, I'm bringing up the favorites here. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the odds-on favorite, followed by Nikola Jokic. Oh, Luka Doncic.
Oh, yeah, he's a big boy.
As a matter of fact, Giannis is 5th. That's some pretty good money, especially considering he doesn't have that many playmates. Tied for 4th, I should say, is Giannis. Followed by Anthony Edwards, Cade Cunningham, shooting guard Kevin Durant. We'll get to that later. Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell. Jason, I'm gonna if I'm gonna put a proverbial $100 down on this guy, and if I get it right, I get $1,200.
Okay,
same as if I was to bet on Giannis Antetokounmpo. I'm gonna go all in. Although I'm probably a year early. I'm gonna say Victor Wembanyama.
Oh wow, okay,
dude. If you told me right now that this is, I'm gonna say this 500 times. If you told me right now Victor Wembanyama was going to play 70 or more games, I would say mail it in. Give it to him. I understand it's preseason, But I'm all in. I'm all in on him being a monk in the offseason. I'm all in on him doing all this stuff physically. And then his preseason was stupid.
Do you think they're winning like 50 games? I mean, they might.
If you ask me, I don't know what their over-under is. I would say if you ask me, my personal over-under for Spurs games, assuming Wembanyama is relatively healthy this year, I would say it's somewhere around 48.5.
Okay.
I'm all in on the Spurs this year, not to win the championship, but I think this is the year they make the leap. And so I'm going to, like I said, I'm probably a year early. I'm going to go with Wemby.
I'm glad my guy is on the list, and it looks like he would be even a bigger payday.
Oh.
Donovan Mitchell.
He would be a huge payday.
It's a stretch. This is one if I'm betting, right? Because it's like you want the true reward of a bet. Like, you know, you could take the favorite SGA or Jokic, but I think they had a phenomenal record that seemingly everybody forgot about last year.
Yes.
Because they got bounced out.
That's right.
But they were doing the same thing OKC was doing. They just didn't advance further in the playoffs.
Right.
Remember, they were 15-0. They had a couple of long 14, 15-game winning streaks.
Yep.
I think they won 68 as well, or 66 or something.
I think 66. I think you're right. Yeah. And then
lost to the Pacers.
Yeah, $10,000 off. That's such huge odds. I mean, again, not bettors, 1-800-GAMBLER. But yeah, if you weren't one, just throw. Throw $100 on it. If you get it back, that's a large profit.
Yes, it is.
Question 2, please.
Question 2.
We will say Flag is the Rookie of the Year.
Uh-huh.
But who will finish second?
That's Cooper Flag to you. I mean, he's going to, again, this is a Wembanyama thing. Barring injury, Cooper Flag, you can just give him the trophy right now. Then what's interesting is take Cooper Flag off, which he's minus 170. Means you would have to bet $170 to get 100. But then after that, the second place guy, the 4 guys tied for second place. If you bet $100, you'd win 1,000 if they won. That's just because Cooper Flag. So they should just separate him off. Make like another Rookie of the Year for everybody else. VJ Edgecombe, Trey Johnson, Dylan Harper, and Ace Bailey are all tied for second, along with Con Knipple, this year's Name of the Year. You got Jeremiah Fears on there, Derek Queen, Hanson Yang. No Nate Clifford, interestingly enough. I'll say Ace Bailey. I think Ace Bailey's. I think he's ready for the NBA. He's gonna make some silly mistakes, but I think in the end, he's gonna be this year's. He'll have a Stephon Castle type year. I think.
Yeah, he'll get a chance to get a lot of stats, I think, with Utah. So that's a good candidate. I'm going to do it. I'll be a homer. I don't care.
Why not?
Neek.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Raynaud. Oh, okay.
Neek Clifford.
Okay.
He's been really good in camp. He's been really good in the preseason. I think he will play out of the get-go, out of the chute, and then I'm anticipating some roster moves that will create some more openings even for him. So I think he'll have a chance by the end of the year when more people are kind of looking at it and staring at it and going, hey, he's put together a pretty good year. And so if there's some freedom of movement of some players in front of him, I think he's going to get more time.
I don't think
Let's do it.
Yeah, I don't think
this is behind Cooper Flag, by the way.
Right,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. When it comes to Neek Clifford, what I am seeing a lot, I am truly seeing a lot of this, is starting to see a lot of your blogger expert types that are sneaking Neek Clifford now into their all-rookie teams.
Mm-hmm.
Their all-rookie first teams, which I think is very...
That's part of the step right there.
Very doable right there. Jason, I hope you're right. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go a step further.
Yeah.
I hope he's Rookie of the Year.
How about that?
Ahead of Cooper Flag.
Take that. He'll plant his flag.
Take
Wait,
that. What? Dave from the 209. Hey, Dave. What temperature do I set my oven to when reheating pizza? Shiny side foil facing up. Yes, that's the best way to reheat pizza. 350. Put it in cold. Set it to 350. As soon as it beeps, it's done.
Okay.
That's it. It's super simple.
It's one to grow on.
Craig in Wisconsin says more like meek flower bed. Oh, for Savage Garden. Yeah, no, I get that. Somebody from the 916 does not like us playing Savage Garden. Although, let me tell you something, dude. While you were out, I apologized publicly to Savage Garden. I was not familiar with all their game. That last song was a banger. I was listening to that outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, very, very, very good.
They've been broken up since 2001.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I smell a reunion.
I'd not go.
Somebody very, very much disagrees that "Oh Canada" is a better song than.
Okay.
Hey, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
You can be wrong. It's fine. Look, 9 out of 10 people think "Oh Canada" is a better pure song than the Star Spangled Banner. I've read that. Unless it's Whitney Houston singing.
Yeah.
Then that's awesome. Question 3.
Question 3.
Who wins the finals, and who did they beat?
I'm not going to switch it up, man. I know that the odds of this happening probably aren't great just because of the years in the NBA and blah, blah, blah. But I have, again, everything's, I hate the stupid caveat, but it's so true, barring injury. But
Right.
I just
That's
don't.
always the case.
I just don't see, I don't see anybody catching OKC this year. And I think they'll beat the Knicks. I think it'll be OKC and the Knicks in the final. I think the Knicks are the class of the East. Cleveland's going to have something to say about that. There'll be some Indiana-ish team that'll show.
Boston will be good.
Boston will be, man, I think you're right. Like, they're not going to be.
Especially with Tatum coming back in the middle of the season.
I mean, if that happens, but, no Tatum, no Horford. Is Porzingis still there? He didn't move, did he? Did we ever find out what was wrong with Porzingis last
He's
year?
not there.
Did we ever find out what the issue was? Remember when he was having all those weird issues? Did we ever find that? No. You're going to have your Denvers. You're going to have your tell you, Houston's interesting. They really are interesting. They're going to start 6'11", some say 7 foot, Kevin Garnett at shooting guard.
I think he's 6'12".
I think you're probably right. Their team average for their starters, it's an average starting lineup of 6'10". An average starting lineup of 6'10" with a team average 6'11" wingspan. Their starters will be 6'7" Amen Thompson at point guard. I think that's going to switch very quickly. It's going to be Reed Shepherd. Reed Shepherd should be starting at point guard, and that's going to bring some of this down. I love Amen Thompson, don't get me wrong. Reed Shepherd's the man. I think probably what's going to happen at some point is either Steven Adams or Jabari Smith Jr. is going to move off, and I think they're going to bring Reed Shepherd in. If they don't, if Reed Shepherd does not, my God, you know who'd look really, really good with the Rockets? I think they should add Zach LaVine. I think that's and we'll take Reed Shepherd back. I know the money doesn't anywhere come close to working, but Kings need a point guard. They couldn't get Josh Giddey, fine. I will happily take 22-year-old Reed Shepherd from the Rockets if they don't like him. And he had a pretty decent preseason.
Now they have Schroder and Westbrook.
I would take Reed Shepherd over Schroder and Westbrook combined, times 2.
You're really high on Reed Shepherd.
Very high on Reed Shepherd. I love Reed Shepherd. And I think he's getting lost in Houston. I really do. I think I've seen some games. I watched him in college, and then I watched him last year. And granted, he's got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But you can see it with Reed Shepherd. Amen Thompson 6'7", Kevin Durant 6'11", Jabari Smith Jr. 6'11", Alperen Şengün 6'11", Steven Adams 6'11". Is Steven Adams 6'11"?
Do you think they're all 6'11"?
No.
Let's stand them back to back to back to back.
I do not, Jason Ross. I do not. Did you see that thing where like a bunch of NBA players shrunk? Their official size shrunk from last year. They listed like 20 guys that all shrunk at least an inch or two in the new. I don't think they shrunk, but they're obviously doing somewhere like they did. They measured them in heels last year and barefoot this year. Again, I don't understand what is preventing the league from doing a mandated. We're measuring everybody. Well, and I don't even think it needs to be bare feet. We're measuring everybody at every camp in whatever shoes they're going to wear during the season, and that's their official height. And you get fined if you lie.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, at least this used to be a thing, whatever you measured the first measurement, so if that was at the combine or whatever, was your height and weight.
Yeah.
No, like for 18 years in,
yes.
You're going, well, he's no longer 190 or whatever
Yeah.
But
where the HE double we need to get to the bottom of this. What is it in the NBA with hiding height? And in the case of Kevin Durant, who's always listed himself smaller. Like, wouldn't you want to list yourself bigger?
I heard that's the thing in the NBA, though. Bill Walton was listed at 6'11" when people said he was like 7'3".
Well, yeah, why? We need to find out. I'm sure there's a reason. I'm sure it makes some sort of sense to people. They're not just going to do this.
Right.
But why? Why would you not list yourself at your regular height? Is it a competitive advantage? I don't know, Jason.
Yeah, if they think you're small, oh, he's only 6'10", and then you get there and you're like, whoa, this guy's big.
Then you get scared or something.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Scared him off.
This is what I expect. This guy's a savage guard. Who do you got?
Okay. I'm surprised. What?
Nothing. Okay.
I'm surprised when you picked the Knicks that you just didn't call in to just torture Kings fans and say Knicks Spurs. This would be Mike Brown versus Fox.
Look, I've said that's in play.
De'Aaron Fox.
Mike Brown. Never heard of him?
Oh, is that who Matt Barnes was talking about the other day?
Matt Barnes did have some comments. Did you hear these comments? Oh, he had some comments on. I never know with Matt.
He said
Barnes.
He was very nice.
I never know if I can play a Matt Barnes clip.
I think you're good.
Okay, you said that.
I'll take the heat.
You said that you think we're good with Matt Barnes' quotes here. All right.
What about Mike Brown to the Knicks? Will it work? I got one hand saying fuck no.
Okay, there you go. That's good job, Chris.
He'll take the heat. So close. I mean,
so now that I'm thinking about it, the one I saw was bleeped.
I mean, it was about 3 seconds in, so.
Okay, I'll read. I have some verbiage I can read. Mike Brown to the Knicks. Will it work? Blank no. Mike's a great person, but to me, he's not a leader of men. He was my coach with the Lakers. Kobe and Ron Artest used to walk all over that mother grabber. We'll just use that.
Oh, so we have no chance on this clip.
Sacramento lost respect of the team quickly. Too nice for his own good. Okay. I mean, look, Matt played for him, so
Yeah. Okay, you want my pick?
I want.
And I'm probably doing this just to be different, I'm sure.
That's fine.
Cleveland. I've been high on the Cavs.
Okay,
Hello.
Cleveland rocks.
I picked them at a couple times and have always been burned, but I think the roster's really good. The Clippers.
Clippers, Cavs, Cleveland. Wow. That is different. It's not outlandish, especially Cleveland, because the East is, I think the Knicks are the best team in the East, but also I can say the East is kind of wide open.
Yeah. I mean, Orlando, Cleveland, New York, Boston, Indiana will still win a bunch of games.
Let's take a look real quick at the Clippers. Honestly, it would be so funny if the Clippers won it this year, too. That would actually be kind of funny. James Harden. Oh, well, yeah. Come on. Did you forget he was on their team?
No.
You can't win with James. Okay. James Harden, Brad Beal, Kawhi Leonard, John Collins, Ivica Zubac, with Chris Paul, Chris Dunn, Bogey, Batum, and Brooke. All backing. I mean, look, it's a solid roster.
It's old. It's 10 deep. Maybe even more. A lot of good players.
I would really love to see
that guy's got the best players money can buy. The best players money can buy.
That's Nolte, everybody. I would love to see a Warriors Clippers 7-game series for so many reasons. For Chris Paul and James Harden and Steph Curry and Draymond Green and just all that kind of reunification. But also the Ben Gay that would be flowing by the gallon in that series with the I'll bet you if that happened, I don't know this, but that would have to be like, we're going to see a stat that's like, this is the oldest combined team facing each other in the history of the NBA playoffs. Like, they're so old. A lot of people are picking the Warriors to come out of the West.
I've seen that. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, look, that starting lineup is good on the Warriors kind of, whereas the Kings remind me of somebody picking a fantasy basketball team just for funsies. But like the Warriors remind me, everybody has there are 3 characters in every single fantasy draft. Football, basketball, baseball, but we'll go with basketball. There are 3, at least 3. There's the donation. The guy that he's never going to win.
Yeah, you know it from the get-go.
You know it from the get-go. He knows it from the get-go.
And about 3 draft picks in, you're like, he's back at it.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's the guy in the NFL that drafted Barry Sanders like 7 straight years after he retired. He's never going to win it. He's in it for the camaraderie, and he'll donate the $50-$100. So you have the donation. Then you have the homer. This is the guy that's going to have 2 to 3 Sacramento Kings or Niners or Raiders,
whatever their team is.
Doesn't matter. In fact, he's such a homer that sometimes you might, if it's a choice between a Kings player and another player is pretty close, I might take the Kings player knowing I can trade him to this guy at some point for a pretty good value. And then you have guy that every year drafts a freaking really good team, dude. A really good team from 5 years ago. That guy, that's the one step behind guy that drafts that team that 5 years ago would have been insane. For example, you could make an argument. The Sacramento Kings, but 5 years ago, 5 years ago, Dennis Schroder. Obviously, that would kind of hurt Keon Ellis and DeMontis Sabonis, but Zach LaVine, and not that he's old, but I'm saying he was still good 5 years ago. I think the big one there will be Russell Westbrook and DeMar DeRozan 5 years ago. Like 5 years ago, this was probably a playoff team. Truly, it was probably a playoff team. I feel the same, like the Warriors are going to be a playoff team, and I don't disagree that the Warriors could do something, but God dang, man. Butler, Curry, Green, and Horford.
Right.
And then Jonathan Kuminga was like, "Hi, how you doing?" And Brandon Podjemski. You know, those are their youths.
Useful guys. They're Utes. They're 2 Utes.
They're Utes. So Clippers and Cavs.
Give it a whirl.
Coming up tonight, by the way, there are 2 games. As a matter of fact, that's the NBA's got the night to itself, right?
Yeah.
No baseball, no football.
Yep.
We are now entering the golden zone. Soon there will be. And within the next week, there will be NBA, NFL, NHL, World Series, and then it'll be gone. Like that.
I think we get it Monday. Because the World Series is Friday, Saturday.
You get a full NBA slate on Monday.
And then NFL is Monday. Baseball doesn't play Sunday. Basketball does. But Monday, I think we'll have Game 3 of the World Series. We'll have NBA. We'll have Monday Night Football.
Blue Jays, Dodgers. Blue Jays, Dodgers, Monday, 5 o'clock.
Game 3.
Game 3. Monday should be a national holiday. Also, by the way, just 2 games in the AHL, but Blues, Penguins, and Bruins, Senators.
Okay, on Monday.
On Monday.
Yeah, and then I think you have Chiefs, Commanders, if I remember right.
On Thursday?
No, on Monday.
Oh, on Monday. Oh, yeah. Is there no doubleheader?
Not this next week.
Really?
I don't think so.
Well, good.
I think that's the game, if I remember right.
Let's see. Was Jason right? It is the Chiefs Commanders.
And then NBA, whatever's happening on Monday night. Let's make sure the NBA is playing. The Kings aren't.
We are 36 hours away from Kings basketball.
Yeah. Who's playing Monday night in the NBA that Monday night?
That Monday night, Jason Ross and the National Basketball Association, October 27th. We got a pretty big slate.
Oh, whoa.
Cavs, Pistons. Your pick, by the way, to come out of the East.
Yeah.
Cavs. Magic, Sixers. Hawks, Bulls. Nets, Rockets. Celtics, Pelicans. Raptors, Spurs. Thunder, Mavericks. Suns, Jazz, Nuggets. Timberwolves, Grizzlies, Warriors, Trailblazers, Lakers.
There's your day.
How great is that, though? And no Kings, so you can focus on everything else.
Right.
So 36 hours from the first Kings game, 70 hours from
the first Kings home game?
Actually, no, not. Let me do some math. 58.
Oh, so it's not the Kings home game. So this is something that happens on Thursday?
Right after the Kings game.
Right after the Kings game?
Right after the Kings game.
On Wednesday?
Morning. Thursday morning.
Oh, is that a giveaway?
No. I mean, we will be giving something away like we are today.
Soccer?
No.
Wrestling?
Come on. What's something that we love the day after Kings games?
Oh, I know what it is.
Kings Rewind.
Yeah.
The debut. Dave, you playing $1,500 per person fantasy? What? No. Somebody asked if I played $1,500.
No, but you said that, and like, there's the donation guy that gives out. Like, I think you said $1,500. I'm like, what league is that?
I'm sorry. That's my lispy, weird way of talking. I know exactly what you're talking about. If you heard it and he heard it,
Yeah.
I meant 50 to 100.
Oh.
50
Got
to
it.
100. That is
you're in
the
some
range
big
of
leagues.
fantasy league I play
Yeah.
in. The
Got it.
$50 up to the $100
Yeah.
for your entire.
Or $1,500.
No.
Oh.
That wouldn't even be fun.
I heard 5,200.
That'd be stressful.
Right? It would be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have fun with that. It'd just be, I can lose $100 on a football season and it's not going to freak me out.
Right.
I can't. 1,500. I'd be too angry.
Yeah. And too many people. That one you'd have like people really focused on pickups, on every every single move.
And you're gonna have some. Pro in there that just wins every year because that's
I'm
all
making
he does.
$10,000 a year on this.
Go back to your blog, nerd. We'll take a break. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, the Blue Jays advance. What's next for the Mariners? Or the Blue Jays just fodder for the Dodgers? And if we have time today, I want to get to A's stuff or Sac State stuff or both.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll do all that next.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here. Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025. Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
$5,000. That's the average amount of money people in the U.S. are now spending on gas in a year. $5,000. That's crazy. If you drive, you have to download Upside, the free app that gives you cash back every time you get gas. That's right. You can earn real cash back with Upside just by buying the gas you're already buying. You can literally start earning cash back today.
I use Upside every time I fill up, and I've already made around $200-$300.
You're putting gas in your car anyway. Why not get real cash back? If you like free money, download Upside.
I'm saving the cash I earn from using Upside to help pay for a vacation later this year.
Download the free Upside app now to earn cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code BOOST25 to get an extra 25 cents per gallon on your first tank. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code BOOST25 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus.
The deals are on now at the model year-end sales event at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? Save on year-end models and drive a brand new Accord or Civic. Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com, your one-stop Honda shop.
As a family-owned and operated dealership since 2009, customer service is our #1 priority. Our customers love doing business with us, and you will too.
Go to FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Your one-stop Honda shop.
When I was a kid, I remember my dad, a lineman, leaving in the middle of the night. Families were depending on him to get their power back on to keep them safe and warm. Watching him taught me that this work isn't just about wires and circuits. It's about people and the trust they place in us when the lights go out. That's why I started Maverick Electric Heating and Air, to carry on that same promise of showing up, doing it right, and protecting families when they need us most. Visit callamaverick.com.
Salisbury will join us in about 30 minutes.
Let's kick it.
We are going to kick it with Shanzo. That's at 8. We'll have Alan Stiles in at the end of the show. Little celebrity birthdays. Look forward to that as well. And so much more.
So much more.
So much. You missed Stephen Flo.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Stephen Flo.
Yeah.
Because it hurts like butterflies. Real quick, because otherwise I'll forget about it. We talked a little bit about Luke Wood yesterday.
Yes.
Dr. Wood.
Yes.
Let me be respectful. Dr. Luke Wood.
I talked to him on Saturday.
You did, as a matter of fact,
Yes.
talk to him on Saturday.
I haven't seen it anywhere.
Well, if you haven't, here it is. This is Jason Ross at halftime, just so people who missed yesterday's show can understand. This is at halftime of Northern Colorado Sac State, and this is Dr. Wood previewing their upcoming home match up versus the Montana Grizzlies, right? Mm-hmm. Right.
Game against Montana. What a showdown that's going to be. Yeah, no, that's going to be great. I mean, we're looking forward to playing the Montana Pandas. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Montana Grizzlies. Grizzlies. I think that's their name, right? Yeah. So, you know, they're certainly a great team, but they haven't played nobody this season. I mean, let's just be real, right? You like to stir it up, don't you? And I like to stir it up, but what, I mean, in all fairness, we all appreciate Sacred Heart, but that was their last game, and they didn't do very good against them. So how are they going to come here into our territory on the Hornet turf and play us on a night that we're going to have some of our biggest turnout ever? You know, I'm looking forward to that game. I feel bad for their fans. You know.
Okay, so that was what happened.
Yeah,
that has caused a kerfuffle.
Oh yeah. That's that has spread. Certainly.
I see. Here's some Montana Pandas shirts.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the Montana coach? Is it Hauck?
Yeah, Bobby Hauck.
H-A-U-C-K?
Oh, H-A-U-C-K.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can, because I thought I'd saved it. He responded.
Didn't his daughter get pretty famous?
Who? You're so stupid, dude. You're so stupid. You're stupid on a cracker. You're stupid.
Took me a second.
It took me a second too. Here's Coach Hauck on the comments from Dr. Luke Wood.
How can you approach outside noise like that?
As outside noise, you know, that's how we approach it. If I was the president down there, I'd be more worried about the riot that happened in their stadium after the game than taunting Montana.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, so couple of things here. Here's another comment here.
We need to go down there. You know, Kyle, I appreciate you bringing it up earlier. We're aware their president called us the JV, so we're aware. We'll deal with that as need be on Saturday or Friday night. So we will be ready to go. I think our guys will be excited to get back into conference play, and we'll see how it goes.
Coach, what do you think of that dynamic, this Sac State leaving the conference after this year?
I really haven't thought much about it, to be honest with you.
For both players, Elijah, we'll start with you.
Better audio.
You see their president, go on national TV, call you guys the Montana Pandas and say you haven't, won any.
That's not a question for the players.
Okay, Coach, can I talk to you about that, calling you the Montana Pandas, all that good stuff on national TV?
Yeah, we saw it. The guy's kind of a clown, right?
Okay. So a couple things happened there.
On national TV. Congratulations, Jason.
Thank you.
Nice job, Jason Ross.
Which, by the way, someone did point that out to me that, they'll probably put that clip on ESPN this week.
They're 100%.
Oh, fun.
100% putting that clip on ESPN.
Fun.
I actually like how Coach Hauck, he put his hand on his player's arm and said, that's not a question for the players. Now, I know that's being taken a couple different ways. I actually took it as a coach saying, I'm not going to let our players do bulletin board stuff. I'll do it. I'm going to stand in front of them. I'm going to protect them if you can. And I understand they're grown men and I get how people have different opinions on that. There's two prevailing sides of thought here, which number one, which I confess I definitely am probably more on the side of, which, and full disclosure, love Sac State, love Doc Wood.
Mm-hmm.
Full stop. you're writing checks that the players have to cash.
Correct.
You're putting bulletin board material on the wall for these guys, and I get it. They don't need, but bulletin board material exists. Any edge happens, and the coach and the players are the ones that have to deal with it. And by the way, if hopefully not, but if Montana comes in on Friday and whether they beat Sac State or wax them, it's going to be very embarrassing for all involved. And then you'll move on. It's not the end of the world.
Sure.
I want to make too much of it, but I wouldn't have done it. Now, here's the other side. It is 7:36 a.m. This is the second day in a row we've been talking about Sac State versus Montana. I have seen this on other shows. I've seen this on other national shows. I've seen this. I've never had Sac State, Montana football show up in my Twitter algorithm more than I have the last 24 hours.
Sure.
We know that Sac State is trying to move up in conferences. From what I understand, we're going to get some sort of something probably in the next month or two, one way or the other. And you can tell what Dr. Luke is doing is he's going the old Vince McMahon route. He's saying, I'll be the heel. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to poke the bear, literally poke the bear. And we're going to get some eyes on this game. Guess what? It's going to work. There's going to be more people that watch this game now than that would have watched it before he said those comments. So from that aspect, it's going to work. And there's going to be more attendance.
Yeah, and I'm guessing from like the Montana side of things, or even the people that there might be some hate watching. Like I don't like anybody saying something like that. I'm rooting against Sac State.
Yeah.
Maybe not locals, but
yeah.
Why would the president say that? So there'll be a slice of people that will do that. But look, they had 20,000, Dave, at the last game, and whether it was homecoming, the team, the hype, the concert, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's another concert this week. Quavo will be there after the game. It's national TV.
It's
Quavo. It's a number 4 ranked team. Montana brings people. So, I mean, if part of the thought process, too, is to build the hype, he's doing it.
He's 100%
now,
doing
we can
it.
all argue the decision on it.
I wouldn't have done it, but...
Yeah. It's different if he was like, oh, he's starting linebacker. Okay,
Right,
he can back it up and support it.
Yes.
But... putting some pressure on the team. The other part, I thought this from the get-go, and now it's like really landing directly this week, is once Sac State was kind of removed from the Big Sky. This is their final year in the conference. And, yeah, they've been talking a lot about going up, and, some people will feel different ways.
Yeah.
But now if Montana now knows, one, the opposing team's president has talked trash about you.
Right.
The Hornets are leaving the conference. You're number 4, and you probably try to win every game by as much as you can to help your own standings. Why on earth, if they go up 7, 14, 21, why would they go off the gas?
Yeah.
Like, we're not playing the Hornets
No
next year.
way are they
We're not playing them next year. So what if let's go by 35. Let's go win by 40. And I don't know if that's going to happen.
Sure.
But I felt like that could be a scenario at some point this year for some team they play in the conference.
100%.
And this is the one that's lining up perfectly for that. Now, the Hornets can still go in there and win.
Right.
But
I'd like to hear what Brandon Marion has to say.
Yeah, I will talk to him this week. That's for sure.
Is that you're doing your podcast with him, right?
Usually I have the coach every week. It may not happen this week just because it's a shorter week, but I know I'm talking to a player today and actually their announcer.
Well, maybe we should have, Friday is packed.
Yeah.
Maybe Thursday we should have, see if we can get Doc Wood on. Also, Chris, can you do me a favor? Whoever the guy was he was talking to at halftime, their play-by-play guy, see if we can get him.
That dork?
I actually thought he looked great. I don't know him personally, but see if you can get the Sac State
I might be able
play-by-play
to
guy.
get him.
You might. Do you have a number? You know his wife, actually, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ask her.
Okay.
She'll connect.
Let's see.
Where the Montana coach would come on? Probably not. And then the other part of it too, as we wrap up here, is Coach Houck called this was we talked about it yesterday, rather long and extended, numerous folk involved in a fight.
Yeah.
Coach Houck called the city should be concerned more about the riots.
Yeah, and a riot after the game, which
getting
some different information. There was a fight. There was
definitely a fight. But is every sports fight a
People
riot?
outside of California have a misconception of our state?
What? Yeah. There's a couple ears that perked up at that little whistle there that That I would like to not see things go in that direction.
Right, right.
That being said, hey, we talked about it.
Yeah.
And a lot of other people are talking about it. So, Luke, you better put on some pads, Holmes. Put on some pads and get out there and block or something, dude, because
he enjoys that stuff. It's a different tactic, I can tell you that.
He does. It is a different tactic. And I will say this. He has put himself out there as, When we come back, here comes the NBA. But we'll get to, I also want to get to, thank you for finding this, Chris. Jason, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but there was a little blurb put out there by mayors McCarty and Guerrero of Sacramento and West Sac, respectively, regarding the A's and the official drive for expansion. I'd love to weigh in on that and then and hear your thoughts. Coming up, is weigh in part of the...
I'm sorry, you said drive.
It's an official drive.
Son of a...
I heard it.
Yeah, you heard it. That's like $1,500 fantasy leagues. We'll be right back after this.
The San Francisco 49ers play on Sactown Sports 1140.
Touchdown 49ers! Every game on your #1 sports station. Don't miss the action on your local sports leader. Sactown Sports 1140.
With 25 award-winning years in Northern California, Ashton & Price is your local injury law firm. Pro attorney tip: if a firm presents as local but they're in LA, red flag. If your first consultation is not with a lawyer, big red flag. At Ashton & Price, your first consult is with a local attorney, and if serious injury prevents travel, a lawyer will come to you. Still not enough? George Washington's my uncle. At Ashton & Price, no red flags, just red, white, and blue.
Remember, for the best advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
Just announced, Stockton Honda has been named #1 of California's best car dealers in 2025 by USA Today and Statista. This prestigious award is based on thousands of customer reviews and recommendations, ranking dealerships for service, value, and satisfaction. Out of hundreds evaluated, Stockton Honda is proud to be #1, recognized for all-around excellence and commitment to our customers. Visit Stockton Honda, where reputation meets the road.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with a Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-9861. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-9861. That's 800-575-9861. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
The Sactown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. San Francisco gets a huge win on Sunday night, beating Atlanta 20-10 to improve to 5-2 on the year. A historic night for Christian McCaffrey. 201 yards of total offense, 129 on the ground, 72 receiving, and a pair of touchdowns. San Francisco next in action at Houston on Sunday. You can catch all the action beginning at 9 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 mpg combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
Just something interesting, you know? It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross
on Sactown Sports.
All right, I want to get to the NBA here. Sean Salisbury joining us in about 15 minutes.
Let's kick it.
Yeah, Sean, let's kick it. Let's kick it, dog. I don't know, by the way, I don't know if it's still going on. I should have said this when I got in. I was very close to calling you this morning.
Okay.
And saying, I'm going to be late. So 80 by Cal Expo, Biz 80, right by the 160 exit I always take to get
business.
Here, was at a total standstill. And they had, I don't know what the hell was going on, but they had the little arrow signs and cones and stuff. I didn't see an accident. I don't know if it was road work or what, but if you're
slow for the cone zone.
Yeah, if you're heading that way, just be aware that I don't know if it's still going on or not. If somebody, hey, text in 916-339-1140 live.
How'd you make it?
Well, luckily, the dead stop happened 50 to 100 feet after the 160 exit. So I was
They're working on the bridge.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I was able to get over and get through 160.
So do you not cross the bridge over there?
No, I.
So you don't know like all the work that's been going on over there?
No clue. I never go there. I exit right before that. Although I did take the long way home yesterday. I did. I took the long way home.
Super train.
Went through. I just went down. What is it? Arden, and then I hit Howe, and I was like, I'll take a left on Howe, and I'm gonna take a right on Marconi. Let's get to my old stomping grounds. And I went down to Fair Oaks Boulevard, and then I drove through Carmichael.
You did take the long way.
I did, very long way. It took me almost an hour to get home, but I was just kind of cruising through. Some went by my old elementary school on Mission Avenue on Marconi and Mission, and just I like to every few months check on the old grounds.
Yeah, make sure everything's okay.
They never change.
Yeah.
They've been that way since 1987. Carmichael is the city that was forgot.
Never sleeps? No.
Never sleep. That too. Thank you, Chris, for this. So Mayor McCarty, we'll have to get him on to talk about this, and Mayor Guerrero. I very much have enjoyed my talks, especially with Mayor Guerrero, who I knew Chris Cabaldon for a long time, did a lot of great stuff for West Sacramento, and I have no reason to think that Mayor Guerrero won't do the what?
Nothing.
Did I hear a whisper?
No, that was the clip.
Sorry. Sorry.
That was absolutely insane.
I thought maybe Chris was saying something in my ear. When talking about expansion, Mayor Kevin McCarty said, quote, "There's one thing that we can do to dramatically increase our odds. It's making sure that we support the A's here to show we are worthy of a major league franchise. Other than attendance, Sacramento also needs to work on corporate sponsorships, a hurdle that McCarty said Monday he and Mayor Guerrero are already making a top priority. Mayor Guerrero said, quote, "Mayor McCarty and I share a commitment to building on the momentum surrounding the A's by continuing to drive strong attendance and engaging local corporate partners to demonstrate that our community is ready to embrace and sustain Major League Baseball." And shockingly, I read that, and you can't. One of the reasons I'm wearing it, this hat was actually, when I put this hat on yesterday before I saw this is actually a white hat. It's red now from the blood that was in the back of my head because my eyes rolled all the way back. They rolled back so hard they came out of the back of my skull, and then I put this hat on kind of as a tourniquet, and this is actually blood, Jason. That's why. That's the real reason I'm all red. Yeah, exactly. I understand and I appreciate what the mayors are doing here. I do. But if anything even smells to me, if I even sniff the eyes of Sauron turning on the Sacramento fan base, there's very few things that make me go absolutely insane more than that. Now, I believe what they're saying. I don't think they're lying. I think what they're saying is 100% factual.
In theory, that
I
all
think
makes sense.
that is what they are being told.
I 100% agree with you. I think they are being told by Major League Baseball that the more attendance we get, the better it would look for us to be an expansion franchise. I think that's 100%. That's fact.
I mean,
that is.
who wouldn't agree with that?
There's no disagreement there.
And
also
the corporate part makes sense too.
Also agree that Major League Baseball is saying it's your corporate sponsorships that worry us.
Right.
And vis-a-vis the more attendance you have, the more likely you're going to get corporate sponsorship. Those are all undeniable facts, okay? But underneath that is the scam of John Fisher and Major League Baseball rearing its ugly head. Here's what I think happened. Again, I don't know this. No sources, no sourcing, no blind sources, no. I heard this from none of that. This is just Carmichael Dave talking out his ass, as usual. I think John Fisher complained, as he will do. They're all so hard on me. We can't look at the attendance.
We were promised that this was going to be one of the biggest tickets in the league.
Yeah, that too, 100%. And then Rob Manfred said,
a really good John Fisher, by the way.
Actually,
What's great is you don't ever hear him in the media, so. Do you even really know what he sounds like?
No, I was told it's me. So then Rob Manfred said, see, we'll take care of it. Yeah.
Not
now
as good.
we have heard Rob Manfred, but that's how I think he sounds off the mic.
Yeah.
So Rob Manfred then turns to the mayors and says, hey, here's a bunch of truths. But here's what I would like to say to Rob Manfred. Don't you dare have this snake oil salesman come in, use us as an Airbnb. We all know you're going to leave and not even leave cab fare on the freaking dresser when you're done with us. And then you're going to blame us for the reason why we don't get expansion when other cities get it. Here's what I'd like, Rob, and whomever. If you're serious about that, you want to see it done, it's real simple. Why don't you send a letter to the mayors in writing on Major League Baseball, what's the letterhead? Letterhead, thank you. And you sign it, and it's a binding agreement. And you say, hey, here's what we need out of you to award you expansion. We need X% of the stadium filled for the next 2 years, whether that's 100%, 90%, or we need X% of ticket revenue. So that's number one. Ding. Number two. We need you to have X% or X amount of corporate sponsorship commitments for your future Major League Baseball team. You know how I know this is possible? I know exactly how it was possible because I sat in the meeting with Chris Granger and, what's his name? Another NBA rep and Amy Brooks and Kings folk. And the NBA, they called me in during the whole fight for the Kings and said, here's what we need to do to secure Sacramento as the Kings. This is what we're looking. I didn't see the figures, but this is what we're looking for attendance. And you may remember that's when the minority owners, they all stepped up. The Mark Friedmans and the Phil Oates and the Kevin Nagels and all Lisa Parkers and everybody stepped up. And Brad Jenkins is to commit to ownership. And then you had all remember KJ, say what you will, but KJ making all the phone calls and basically having a running tally of all the corporate sponsorship that the NBA did that for us. And we as a fan base and as a community responded and said, okay, no problem. What's next? Mm-hmm. And we went and we did it and we accomplished it and we won. So if baseball is serious about this, do the same thing. If it's what you want,
right,
then do the same thing. Give us the parameters that guarantee us expansion, and we'll go out and we'll get it done. Set the goal however high you want. Yeah. We'll reach the goal. This isn't about Sacramento is not a baseball town or Sacramento would not be a good baseball town. This is about John Fisher is a slime bucket, and you're trying to pass this off, and it's exactly what I said was going to happen before this whole thing started. This is a pat on the back. 500,000 people said the same thing. You're going to bring John Fisher in. It's going to be a disaster half the time. You have the good people. This is not a Kings issue. You have great people over the Kings busting their asses to not just make this work, but in a lot of cases continue to do their Kings duties on top of this. They're double dipping here. God bless them. They're doing everything right. It's John Fisher. It's not putting the name on the patch. It's not putting the name in the standings. All the stuff, Sacramento PR, you flunked it, just like you flunked Oakland PR. So here's what it is to me. It's John Fisher going, "Nee," and Rob Manfred going, "Eh." And then what they're trying to do is basically say, hey, guys, fill the seats, and we're going to dangle this carrot of expansion. And then shockingly, we're going to fill the seats. We're going to get the corporate partnerships. Oh, we won't get expansion for some stupid reason like I don't know. We don't have an owner. We don't have a stadium. We don't have the money. The Giants say no. One of 500 reasons why it's not going to happen, because it's not going to happen. And then all these good people are going to have put out their money and their time and their heart and their soul for an absolute check that bounces. Don't insult the intelligence of Sacramento fans.
Yeah, it makes you wonder who told that to the mayors.
No, I mean, like, the timing isn't surprising.
No.
This is a lot of season ticket holders were asked to come back, and if you've been seeing a lot of it out there have been a lot of complaints about season ticket holders saying, like, I've been feeling like I've been getting ripped off.
Yeah.
And now they are looking at the possibility of, hey, there's only 7 sellouts last year. It's going to look a lot like that next year, and we're not going to have people filling those seats.
You think it was goofy this year? Wait till next season. And guess what? A special edition jersey with Sacramento on the front ain't going to fix it. You need a whole batch of PR. And they can do it. They can be helped. I could help them. You guys could help them. We could all help them. But we're going to need something in return. More than just, hey, see Aaron Judge a couple times a year.
Yeah.
Going to need something in return, guys.
That helps.
I mean, it does help. We'll take a break. When we come back, Sean Salisbury. We're going to recap Week 7 in the NFL. We'll do all that right after this.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com.
Man. Let me tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento. Really a good guy, a person in our community, has been effective at his job for a long, long time, and he could be someone that you utilize, that helps you get you to where you need. So if you need representation, I suggest you call his office, 916-304-9187. You can look them up on the web at saclegaldefense.com. Now, maybe there's some questions of why you might need them. Well, maybe you have been through a car accident. Maybe there's a wrongful termination case you're working with. Maybe it's a sexual harassment case, criminal defense, whatever the situation might arise, and you need some help. Also, he is specialized in expungements. These are things that helps get stuff off of your record. So something maybe you did years ago that you're just trying to get removed from your record because it's keeping you from doing some certain things, maybe keeping some rights away from you. Well, he has helped many, many people with that and can do the same for you. Again, Jonathan Gonzalez, Gonzalez Law, a lawyer right here in downtown Sacramento. It's one of us. SacLegalDefense.com. Call him at 916-304-9187.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your
windshield wipers? eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying, just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
With other language learning apps, I was just playing games. I wasn't really learning. Babbel's different.
Babbel was designed by over 200 language learning experts to be the most effective way to learn another language.
Every time I open the app, I can choose to work on my writing, speaking, or listening. And it saves my mistakes for me to review, so I'm constantly improving. Before Babbel, I thought I just wasn't good with languages. But now I'm speaking French. Tout ça, c'est grâce à Babbel.
Save up to 50% on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Sean Salisbury is about to join us any second. Hey, a Florida jury yesterday awarded Jack Nicklaus $50 million.
What?
He had a defamation lawsuit against Nicklaus Companies, which is owned by billionaire banker Howard Milstein of the New Hampshire Milstein.
Oh, yes. Okay. Very familiar with them.
In the defamation lawsuit, Nicklaus claimed the defendant suggested that he had considered a $750 million deal to become the face of the Saudi Arabian-financed Live Golf League. And, I guess he didn't. So, hey, Golden Bear. Here's the sad thing. That settlement is probably at least 5 times more than he made in career earnings. Joining us right now, here's a guy that made triple that in career earnings and deserved every stinking penny. The one, the only, Sean Salisbury. Good morning, brother.
How you guys doing today, man?
Hey, man, we're doing good. How are you doing, Sean?
Fantastic.
Yeah?
Doing good. You want to know what I got? I'm getting ready for my podcast, but you find things when you're not up at 3:30 in the morning doing your morning drive show.
Uh-huh.
You start to think the stuff you used to laugh, say, "No, I'd never do that, dude." I got to come clean. This is awful, but because all that takes, I'm going to take a little time off because I'm playing a little golf, I'm doing this, and kids and all that and stuff that I always tried to do, but still mixing it. Dude, I'm sitting on my couch right now. I would lie and say I was preparing and doing it all. I did that earlier. I got it's the Hallmark Channel on, and I've already skipped through, the Halloweens that I've seen, all the scary movies. It's been on 47 times on your cable in the last 3 nights, but I watched those. So I think I'm going to get some Halloween stuff. So I'm Hallmark, and dude, I'm going back to back now. I'm watching Hallmark Christmas love stories. I don't have a tear in my eye just yet, but I'm thinking, you pathetic. I'm like, dude, you become what you said. Oh, no, that's not. Why don't I just turn on General Hospital? I don't even know if that's on the air anymore. But I'm sitting here with my 3 dogs like, Sean, I don't even know who you are anymore.
He's watching his stories.
I don't want to get too locked into it. Next thing I'm going to be baking with an apron on, and you're going to say, Sean, what are you doing for a living? Nothing. I'm delivering goods to people's houses.
How long is it going to be before Sean's like, guys, I'm really sorry. I can't come on. My book club's meeting early.
Are you kidding me? They moved the time to 8 Pacific. Sorry. Can't miss it. This week we're talking Harlequin romances. I mean,
he's going to be talking about true crime shows here within the week, dude. Watch.
I did. I looked at myself and I said, I don't even know who you are. But people say, oh, enjoy the time off. Yeah, until it turns me into a baking book club clown watching Hallmark stories in the morning, and I'm not apologizing for it.
The visual is phenomenal.
Nothing wrong.
Oh my God!
Oh, it is. Oh. Sean's sitting there in his Peanuts boxers.
I want to give him a visual. I'm actually in log I keep my house, as you know, Dave, all
Yes.
these years, like it's 65 degrees, right?
Yes.
So I got long, like waffle joggers on with a long sleeve hoodie, and I got a knit blanket made by my grandma up to my neck with coffee, pushing both hands on the coffee cup with tears running down my eyes, watching Hallmark Mysteries. Hey, Sean, how's that retirement? Well, not very good.
Sean's sitting there in his quilt, watching The Notebook. Oh,
rest in
Telling you
peace.
right now, tears rolling down, saying, and texting my friends and saying, "You want to FaceTime? Are you watching the same thing?"
You know what? Rest in peace, John Clayton. He'd have so much fodder for you right now.
He would. He'd be ruthless on you.
I would just throw the white towel into surrender. If you do this, he'd bury me. Oh, yeah, Mr. Macho Stud Quarterback.
Right.
How was that the hot chocolate and Hallmark movie?
Oh, French onion soup on the docket for
Yeah.
Sean a little bit later.
Oh, yeah,
By the way,
no
before we continue, and I don't know if you're still going to be comfortable coming on the show after I tell you this, but we're always honest. We're always upfront. I found out today, Sean, for the first time ever, that not only have neither Jason or Chris ever seen the 80s classic The Lost Boys, but Jason's never seen The Princess Bride.
Yeah.
Your thoughts?
Dude, I'm watching a Hallmark Christmas movie. You want to know my thoughts?
Thank you, Sean.
No, I was going to dog you out. How dare you?
Right.
How dare you not have seen at least one? You know, I'm that guy. Let's add to the pathetic shot. You know, they go down, somebody will put on social media some 50 movies you've seen or places you've been.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going through it and I'm saying, well, damn, I don't know if I'm a vagabond or what, but I've read every one of those books, seen every one of those movies, and been through every one of those cities, 50, and they think if you're lying, right? I saw, Sean, you didn't see that love story. Yeah, I sure did. You mean 4 brides for 4 brothers or whatever? 7 brides for 7
4
brothers.
weddings and a funeral, yeah.
4, right, seen it all. I cried with Steve Martin when everybody was family, and he's got 11 kids, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm not coming on the show anymore. You guys are gonna have to pay me 2 Mountain Mike's pizza certificates now that they haven't seen the movie.
That's more time for Sean's Tupperware Club.
Yeah, don't just if it just rings the voicemail, you guys will know at 10 o'clock on Tuesday mornings, right?
Hi, you read Sean Salisbury. I'm busy at an Avon meeting right now.
Dude, and since we're just having a blast today, which I love, I'm one of those guys that also spins on my web browser looking up, because I am starting a new golf apparel. No joke. We'll talk about that. A new leisure golf apparel that I think is going to be off the charts. So I've been spinning my mind for 30 years, and I'll tell you how I got there. But that's not for now. But But let's not spin it. That I'm going through a browser, how people shop.
Yeah.
Here's the last 3 texts I've gotten. 0 restriction. It's a clothing line. Your exclusive 20% off is waiting. Claim your cart. Then I got one from Ashworth Company. Hey, we're holding your cart for just a bit longer, dude. I'm looking up and down. There's Local Boy Outfitters. It's kind of a dog and golf apparel company. I'm going up and down there and say, well, yeah, there's not Mizzen in Maine, which is a golf apparel. Hey, the Henderson Henley's back and ready for your application. Pick your favorite color and enjoy. So just to add to all this, the fact that I'm still mad at you guys, I literally now am like, this is dude. There's going to be a Hallmark movie made of me. I'm golf apparel shopping at 8 in the morning, and 400 emails come in. Your cart's still open, Sean.
Salisbury heartache coming soon.
Yes.
Dude, I thought I hit rock bottom. Where the hell am I going?
Right. I thought it was bad when we were doing our podcast, Sean. Where are you at now, dude? Oh my God.
Hang on a second. Hey, I'd like my hot chocolate a little hotter. Sorry about that.
So instead of asking you about the 2 Monday night games, what's your best Hallmark review right now?
Great point right there, Jason.
This one right here.
Yeah.
It sets up this. Girl lives in city, teaches school. Christmas time comes around, layoffs. Her grandfather passed away, who was her hero, found his journal, goes back home. Her high school boyfriend is back from the military. He just happens to help her find the wreath in that area. It's a little cold out. They've got a gingerbread store. She does, and her mom, honest to God, dude. And so they're going to fall in love. She got laid off because of the holiday. She's an art teacher back home in North Carolina with the snow on the ground. It'll end with everybody in each other's arms and having another candy cane. I give it about it right now on a scale of 1 to 5. It's a 4.45.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's
I'll see
emotional.
how the ending goes. But that Monday Night Football game was good, too. I just had to say that you guys watching a Hallmark movie.
Well, I mean, if you're, wait, hold on, watch this. If you're a 49er fan right now, you might have one of those little tears of joy coming down your face and sorrow as well. They're 5-2. They're tied at the top of the, they're right behind the Packers at the top of the NFC. But also, they pretty much win every game. Sean comes with either a win, a loss, but definitely a pretty serious injury. And somehow they're doing this. Somehow Kyle Shanahan's keeping this whole crew together, dude.
Yeah, true. And great segue, by the way.
Thank you for that.
We got to it. You know what? And they did it without being spectacular offensively, except the run game. Now, did not look like Kyle Shanahan team.
Yeah.
While they'd probably like to throw it a few more times, protect the ball, give McCaffrey going, run it, 39, 40 times. So I think they ran it 39 times in the game. That's who he is. That's who he wants to be. But, we've given him a lot of great credit because he's earned it. We've also given him, I think at times we've criticized him fairly harshly for getting to a game and what's happened here. But in truth, he's done a hell of a job coaching there, and this may be one of his better jobs. You got a guy that was a journeyman quarterback. He's dealt with a 7th-round last pick of the draft type quarterback and who's hurt. And then all the obvious injuries to not just guys, and that doesn't mean the injuries any more or less important to them in their careers, but when it comes to star players, I mean, it's something all the time. And to keep them going where they're going and get great production, it's been pretty impressive. I'm not sure this isn't so far, damn near halfway into the season, one of his best coaching jobs. Because if they were fortunate to get some of these guys back, they become a force because the NFC's no joke. You mentioned Green Bay. I can make an argument after watching last night that Detroit is the best team in the NFC. And I'm telling you right now, their defensive coordinator, he's better than they were last year. And that's saying something because Aaron Glenn's a head coach. I mean, they're playing, and with all those injuries, they're playing with great energy. Tampa, I mean, you start to look around. The Rams aren't going away. We know that. I mean, Stafford is still slinging it as good as anybody in the league. So there's some really good teams in the NFC. So 5-2, and we're still sitting there saying, "Oh, how good are they?" Or where are they going? So pretty impressive. One of Kyle's best jobs, and it's every time he looks around, he's got to find another backup or somebody to come in and elevate their game.
Yeah, and next up for them is the Texans, a team you obviously know well. You covered for a long time down there, and they played last night. They don't look quite right. They've had injuries too. What's going on with the Texans? You know what? They're not. Their defense will show up. They play a little bit of undisciplined. You saw like the run for that scramble out of the pocket, make a run, and then Darnold, you slam him, you got him down, and then you slam him into the ground. Silly things like that put them in a bind. They're a physical defense. Listen, you're not going to trade them for many defenses in the league. They've got a good young secondary when they're really good, and they fly around. They just do. So that's not their weakness, other than some stupid stuff they'll do once in a while that extend drives. But they are physical and they fly to the football, and they got 2 elite edge rushers. It's offense is a problem. They're not physical on the offensive line. You've been trying to find that for a while. It's been lost. The depth at running back, even though they're getting better, Woody Marks, but the Joe Mixon thing has still been a problem. Stroud hasn't been the same since his rookie year. He's been good at times and then really inaccurate on easy throws that he didn't miss his rookie year. The second coordinator in 3 years now. So he's still getting it back. And I think he's a little skittish in the pocket because he's not setting his feet like he did as a rookie. And that may losing trust in the guys up front, and a lot of injuries with young players at wide receiver. Other than that, offensively, I guess they're okay. And another rookie play caller. When Bobby Slowick came in, and then his second year, they didn't like it, got rid of him. They bring in another guy who's smart, knows football, but he's a rookie play caller, and there's a rhythm that goes in, and we kind of know who they are now. They don't dominate you in anything on the offensive side of the ball, and that's going to be a problem because we have too many good quarterbacks and offenses that can score. They just can't score. They are not a playoff team, regardless of what anybody thinks. They're getting dominated in that division right now.
Sean Salisbury with us. Sean, and I don't say this lightly. I people and jobs, and I don't wish bad on anyone, but just from a pure football standpoint, how is Mike McDaniel still in Miami?
I have no idea. I don't. When the owner says, well, if the fan base or the team, or he loses the team, listen, Mike's a really bright guy.
Yeah.
He's extremely smart. That doesn't also make you a great head coach, leadership skills or the rest of it. Mike beats to his own drum. He's a guy who's pulling it. it just looks weird optics-wise. I always think Don Shula, coat and tie type of guy. And then you look over there, and not that this makes him a good or bad coach, but you hear these things. Mike's got his joggers pulled up to his knees. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just kind of looks like the guy who's in Santa Cruz surfing, but is smarter than all of us, right? I'm just telling you, things you hear. But I don't know, Dave. I don't. And I'm with you. I don't ever, when people say it's a hard job, I don't like to see people get fired. I don't. But you know what? If you're, I guess, James Franklin, $55 million later, he's going to be just fine. Thank you. And so will Mike. But I don't know. Think about a team that lacks physicality as much as any team in the league. As smart as Mike, and maybe if Mike could play because he's smarter than 15 IQs combined, the problem is there's a leadership issue in that building. Whether people call it culture, leadership, buy-in, whatever it is, words you choose or phrases we choose to use, those guys don't play for him. They just don't. And he's got physical. I mean, he's got finesse written all of them. They don't do anything physically well. I mean, talented, but when I'm talking about dominate the line of scrimmage, finesse teams don't win in this league. They'll look good for a week, and then when you're finesse and your quarterback's throwing it to the other team 3 times, then you're missing stuff and you're making $50+ million, that sets you back too. So if you're going to be finesse, you better be really good at it, which they've been at times, but they don't win against physical teams. And now you look, play the quarterback calling out the team, then he has to go apologize for it. Now you lose that locker room. And then Mike doesn't – I don't think it's exactly that Mike commands respect, unfortunately. Smart guy, but doesn't make you a great leader, great head coach. Right now, if I'm looking at the Dolphins, I'm saying he must have a great relationship because most wouldn't last through this. And maybe that's their expectation in Miami. It doesn't mean Mike won't go on to be a great head coach another time. I just don't see how this continues because if they got buy-in, I can tell you right now, it's not you can't see it with the naked eye because that team looks to me like they'd rather be playing golf in Florida than playing football.
Is it
There's
tanking,
nothing
Sean?
about them to like.
Sorry, Sean. Is it just Steve? We brought this up yesterday. Is it Stephen Ross, the owner, saying, you know what, we there's no point in winning this year. We're not going to turn it around. Why am I going to pay a new coach to come in? Now, this is a sports talk take I have. You're a football player on sports talk, so it's easy for me to say that.
But there's a big difference between that football player who's fighting and scratch for his livelihood and a billionaire owner who's like, screw that. I mean, he ain't the only one that runs teams that thinks that way. I think you're on, not just on to something. You're probably spot on. You're like, okay, tell you another one, we're going to fire the interim coach anyway.
Yeah.
If you do that, how often do those guys keep the job turned? Rarely. Once in a while, you'll see a guy get it, but it's rare. And when they do get it, sometimes they don't keep it that long. So, I got this. We'll get a higher draft pick. I'm fighting through. Now what you do is you're right. You experiment. Okay, Mike's here. Fine. What do we get? We're not changing overnight. We're 5 players away from being 5 players away. We're not just 1 player away. So you experiment with viewers. You go through it. It's a good point. I mean, the reason you say, well, we'll be picking higher anyway. So because they got some. You could tell there's a lot of dysfunction there, and I think Mike's gotten to the point where I don't know if he knows how to control it, and I don't know how they felt about him as a leader when he came in. Bright guy. And I mean, you want him on your staff. The question is, will he learn from this if he doesn't keep this job and go elsewhere? But right now, he's got to get him ready to play each week. But they pillow fight. This is, if you want the greatest pillow fight in the world, call the Miami Dolphins. That's about how finesse they are.
And maybe your answer has been to this question has been in what you've said, Sean. But I'm just curious from a lot of people say or in this situation they've lost the locker room. So what does that look like in the locker room then?
Respect. And then you can lose it a lot of different ways. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but you tell me what you see on that team that fights for their coach. Now, Let me ask you this. 2 coordinators gone, a guy that gets in your face but demands accountability. And do you think that Goff and defensive players and the Jahmyr Gibbs are running through a wall for Dan Campbell right now?
Yeah.
Amon Ross, I do, and you can see it. There's a respect factor. It's not a matter. There's plenty of coaches that may not be liked, but I just when I watch Miami Dolphins, it feels like it's a bunch of people playing in a 16-person singles match. Where it's one-on-one. It's not a team. It's just one-on-one. It's just match play. That they're in it for themselves. How am I going to beat this guy or be competitive? I see on other teams that it's like. It's a group. So whatever that is when you lost the locker room, it's somewhere along the line. Maybe it was in a meeting that if it's true that Tua said what he said, even though he threw his guys under the bus, if behind the scenes, it's a Tua thing. You should never air your dirty laundry, but it's a Mike McDaniel and coaching staff thing. If you really allowed people to sleep in, show up late to meetings, and they're not accountable. It's like as much as I like Cliff Kingsbury when he was the head coach in Arizona, when he said he allows his phones on players to have their phones in meetings. No, I don't care if they're grown adults or 12-year-olds. That's a job. Put it away. If we'll pull out our computers for the game plan. It's just too easy to get sidetracked, and people are tired. It's the same thing here. If they're showing up late, why would I respect the head coach if he's allowing me to? I got to show up on time, but 5 other stars get to show up 15 minutes after the meeting starts and just give you no excuse. So the second I hear people are showing up late, it's just basically looking at your coach and your teammates and saying, my time's more valuable than yours. What are you going to do about it? And apparently not a damn thing. They keep losing. So to me, it can be that. It can be you treated one guy different. I don't mean you've got to treat them all the same. But when it comes to rules, you do, or at least give the perception that you do. So if what Tua said is true, even though he shouldn't be saying it to us, he should be handling it in-house, you got a whole bunch of problems. Now you got a guy emptying the bucket about his guys, and you got a coach that won't stop guys from showing up late. A $5,000 fine ain't going to do it. You take away what they love to do, or you hit them deeper in the wallet. Player empowerment's one thing, but when it dismantles a team, look no further than the office that the coach sets in, because you're either fixing it or you're allowing it to happen, which means you're encouraging it. And from my vantage point, if they're showing up late, this won't last much longer other than maybe you get to the off season unless it just goes completely to hell in a handbasket, which they're pretty close right now with the way they play football.
When are you going to get off your ass and throw the Hallmark movies away and get into coaching full time, Sean?
Well, I guess if the right coach or the right calls me, I've actually looked at a couple of gigs of this, of putting a resume on some like deputy athletic directors. I don't know. I joke about this. I am sitting watching, but I have a plan.
Yeah.
But I also know I can deviate from it if necessary. But if the right situation calls me up, of course. And I get, I talk to people about it, but I don't go out. I don't go looking for it. I don't go to coaches' conventions. I guess maybe I would consider it, and it's not an arrogant, you come get me. It's just, I don't know, but I have a lot to offer in that part of the game. But, it just takes the right coach for me. There's a commitment, because I'm not doing it just a one and done type of thing. I want to, whether it's college or high school or as a coach in the NFL, I would like to be as somebody who I know what their values are and what they want to do and how they coach it and teach it. But it would take the right situation. I wouldn't just jump in one, just like it would in broadcasting or anything else. So I don't know, but you're right. Hallmark for now. The truth is my golf game's got to get better, because I got a lot of stuff I'm going to work on. You can't be representing a golf apparel company and not have a single-digit handicap, right? So there you go. Well, I guess you probably can, because that means you're playing too much golf and not paying attention to your clothing and your performance hoodies and your joggers and your slacks. So I'm working on it all, brother.
Gotcha.
Trying to be the master of some trade, and I'm not sure which one it is.
Well, Sean, you could tie them all together with Holiday Touchdown, a Chiefs love story. So I don't know if you've watched that one yet.
You know what? Is that is it really the Kansas City Chiefs? Because there's one where there's a football player who comes home. He's a Kansas City Chief, comes home. I've seen it. Comes home to see his family in the offseason, gets reconciled with his gal and his buddy and helps him out. So maybe I have seen it, but if not, it's marked. I got news for you.
Yeah.
I got it.
Donna Kelsey, the Mama Kelsey, makes a cameo in this. So I think it's loosely on, I don't know if it's on Travis and Taylor. I don't know, but it's.
I know the one you're talking about. It's too big. And I, honest to God, I saw it about 3 months ago. So, yes, he comes home. He's got his girl and his brother. Yes, they're brothers. And it's made. I know exactly. And I didn't know it was Mama Kelsey. But that's exactly. Matter of fact, Mike's significant other says, hey, that looks like it's supposed to be made after the Kelseys. Well, I'll be damned. Here we are. And so I have seen it, which is so pathetic. You just caught me on that. I can't believe I'm admitting this. So there you go. Okay, guys, you've interrupted
our fault.
My Hallmark.
Back to the stories.
Now, get off my airway.
Good luck with your sourdough starter and your quilt.
Hey, I don't know why my dough's not standing up better. I'm not sure.
We'll talk about yeast off the air, brother. Have a good
idea. Talk to you guys later.
See you. Bye.
Sean. Wow.
Sean's
former NFL quarterback.
Bam.
It was okay.
By the way, for those of you thinking like, hey, there's a little underneath misogyny. the truth is, I do like legitimately 80% of what he's talking about. Like, I watch the Hallmark Channel.
My wife watches them all the time, and then, of course, every once in a while, then I sit there, and then I go, oh, this one's pretty good.
I literally have an apron. I have a Florida State and a Kings apron that I wear when I'm baking, and I love to bake.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with these things.
Actually, they're really good. I mean, as far as feel-good stories, honestly, it's like, well, I mean, it's a fun, lighthearted.
I'm looking right now, the 20 best Hallmark movies of all time. We were going to get to that. You remember Lacey Chabert?
She's all over that channel.
That's like her channel,
Same
right?
with, we mentioned Kirk Cameron, but
Cameron Bure, Candace Cameron Bure.
She's all over that channel too.
Chabert.
Wait, it's Bure,
isn't it?
I thought it was like Burke.
No, it's not Burke. It's B-U-R-R-E or B-U-R-E or B-U-R-A.
I think it's B-U-R-E.
Yeah.
Because she was legitimately, wasn't she married to hockey player Pavel Bure? Am I thinking of the right person? I think I am.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Lacey Chabert stars opposite Warren Christie as a widow grieving the loss of her husband. To help her through the grieving process, Chabert's character starts volunteering at the school of her sons. There she meets Christie's character, a recent widower himself with young kids. Want to guess what happens next? The families bond in their grief and their healing, and the two fall for one another. The movie's a great exploration of grief and moving forward, but also the communal opposition to that as rumors spread about the two characters, and not all of their kids are ready to move on. See, that's going to be a feel-good.
Yeah.
Was that right about, did you look up the Pavel Bure thing?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
I was just listening.
Anyways, thank you to Sean. Thanks for bringing some much-needed energy to the program. And he's a pro, just like American Energy Heating and Air. They're American Energy Pros. Carmichael Dave here for American Energy Home Pros. Yeah, that's right. Home Pros. Why? Because they don't just do your heating. They don't just do your air conditioning, your whole HVAC. But they also do your plumbing. Yes, that's right. They're unveiling plumbing. 10% off to anyone, anywhere for any plumbing needs. Also, by the way, if you are a club member, you can get 10% off anything all the time. Toilets, bathtubs, your shower, your sewer. What you know what plumbing is. Whatever it is. Now, you can get it all done at once, or you can just call up a company that's been around since 1981, A+ Better Business Bureau, meaning you can trust them, and have them come out and take care of it. Yes, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable. We'll take a break. When we come back, 4 Down Territory next.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, UC Davis, and Sac State with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Your night out deserves more than the ordinary. At Revival at the Sawyer, downtown Sacramento's rooftop oasis, you'll find signature beverages, chef-crafted bites, and a view that makes every moment shine. Kick off your evening in style or wrap it up with energy, because Revival isn't just a stop, it's the heartbeat of the night. Revival, the place to see and to be seen. Settle into lush indoor-outdoor seating, take in the sounds of live DJs, and to let the city energy carry you into the night. Book your reservation at revivalsacramento.com.
Hey everyone, it's Kyle Draper here. If you're in the market for a new car, let me tell you about my experience with Mercedes-Benz of Stockton. From the moment I walked into their state-of-the-art showroom, I knew I was making the right choice. There was no pressure from the sales staff, and if I'm being honest, I felt like a kid in a candy store. I settled on the all-electric EQS SUV, and let me tell you why. First of all, the comfort. After a long day at work, I actually look forward to being in my car. It has several different massage settings, including my favorite, hot relaxing back. Plus, the seat heating and cooling features are perfect for the hot summer or those chilly mornings. Mercedes-Benz has the reputation of making the finest cars in the world. Now it's your turn to experience what I already know. Mercedes-Benz of Stockton is the best car buying experience you'll ever have. They're just a short drive down I-5, or you can shop online anytime at mbfstockton.com. That's mbfstockton.com, and tell them Drape sent you.
Guys, it's time to know your numbers and what they mean. And right now, Revive Men's Health is offering a $400 comprehensive wellness panel for just $99. Free if you start treatment. Offer ends November 30th. Book today at revivemenshealth.com. Must medically qualify. Terms apply. Contact us for full offer details.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Sinners and Saints is back at the venue at Thunder Valley, Saturday, October 25th.
Don't miss the Michael Jackson tribute concert, the $5,000 costume contest, and more. Don't have FOMO checking your social media, seeing your friends posted from the party.
Get your tickets now at ThunderValleyResort.com.
All right, our thanks again to Sean Salisbury for joining us. Again, if you ever miss anything on the show, you can go back to Sactown Sports, our podcast page, and check out anything you missed. Well, you don't want to miss this. You could text in our code word for our Kings giveaway, our Kimpton Sawyer giveaway for 2 tickets to see the Kings take on the Thunder. That'll be a big game on November 7th. You also get the Sawyer stay. I mean, there's just so many different things involved in this, but you definitely
I believe what you're saying is a one-night stay at the Sawyer and a $200 gift card to Revival.
That is what I'm saying. But you have to know today's code word. And Dave, today's code word is pass.
As in pass the ball.
Yes.
As in pastime, but just pass.
Just pass. P-A-S-S.
Wait. Oh, no, because pastime, that's P-A-S. So right. I misled people there.
Just pass.
I was on the phone.
The Dutchie.
To the left-hand side?
Yeah.
Mayor McCarty wants to come on the show.
Oh.
Yeah. That was him.
We're jam-packed.
We are. We can talk off the air if we can fit him. I'm just worried about doing this on the air is fun. I'm worried about like tomorrow's opening day.
Yeah.
And then we're packed. Still to come this week, by the way.
We can do 9 o'clock today.
Yeah, we could. Still to come this week, amongst others, by the way, Coach Tim Plow. Or is he coming on the bye week? He is, right?
Yeah, the bye week was last week.
But I'm saying, like, since it, okay.
Yeah.
Coach Tim Plow, Sam Amick, Mark Spears, Mark Stein, Katie Christensen, hopefully Greg Papa, Dave Richard, and more.
Yeah.
So we're
getting someone,
huh? And coming up tomorrow. This is Chris's get.
Yeah.
It's a great get. Shea Serrano's going to join us. What's he? You got a new book out, right?
Expensive Basketball.
That's expensive.
Tomorrow at 9, right?
Expensive Basketball, cheap book, hopefully. Yeah, tomorrow at 9. Pass.
You might have to talk to Katie about moving to 8. Is that?
Can you? She'll yell at me.
Yeah.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. She'll be nice to me, though.
That's my point. She will be nice to you.
I want her to yell at you.
But if you call her and ask her, she'll be like, "Oh, okay, no problem." If I call, she'll be like, "Ugh."
Yeah, that's my point.
All right. Glad I can entertain you. 4 down territory. Question 1.
Who are your top 5 teams in the NFL?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
God.
Back to you.
As always. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Because the rule Jason and I have is we'll do a power ranking after week 1. It's all about how you've looked this year. Nothing else matters.
Right.
But now we're far enough into the year where...
So it's kind of this season.
I will say the following. At number 5, the Los Angeles Ramses. At number 4, the San Francisco 49ers. At number 3, the Detroit Lions. At number 2, oh God, this is hard. At number 2, the Green Bay Packers. At number 1, the Indianapolis Colts. And can I tell you, not only do I think the Colts have looked like the best team this year, just objectively, they also have 2 more wins than the Packers based on, buys and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
But I 100%, if you're listening and you go, who'd you leave? You left this team out, or I'll take all the arguments.
Yeah.
This is just the best I can do right now based on all of that. Jason Ross.
Okay. I have the 49ers at 5. You
Okay.
have them at 4. I have a team at 4 that you didn't have in, and I obviously have a team out that's interesting that I don't have in, but I have the Broncos at 4. They've been really hot.
I really struggle, honestly. The ones that I really struggled, that if you said both of these should be in the top 5, I wouldn't argue. I struggle with the Broncos and the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this team, you know what? You might not have had this team in now that I think about it. Did you have the Eagles in?
I didn't.
Yeah. So I have the Eagles in at 3. I have the Lions at 2, and I have the Colts at 1. So I left the Packers out.
Is that an error?
It's either an error or I'm still mad at them because they have 1 loss, correct? Only 1.
They have 1 loss.
And that's the week I picked them in Survivor.
Oh.
So, you lose to the Browns?
They lost 13-10 to the Browns. Well, they also tied the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's 2 bad marks.
Both on the road.
What's their best win? Lions, obviously.
Lions 27-13.
Commanders, Bengals, that's not that incredible of a
no,
resume.
And the Commanders and Cardinals wins are looking worse and worse as the weeks go by.
Steelers and Panthers, they might get a few more here, but
yeah. Let's see. What do they got left? They got at Steelers. They got home Eagles, at Lions, at Broncos. They got at Vikings. We'll see what happens there. But, the Ravens would have been a big deal. Maybe it will be. That Ravens game.
If Lamar's back, they're different.
Yeah, but okay. Hey, question, second down, too.
Who are the bottom 5 teams in the NFL?
I don't know. All right, bottom 5. Look, is this okay? I understand the Jets are 0-7. I'm putting the Dolphins at the bottom.
Okay.
I think they're that bad all the way around. Dolphins, Jets, in that order, going 5. Or number 1 worst team, number 2 worst team. The Jets. Then I'll go the Saints, the Titans, and then this is where it gets goofy, man. The Ravens also have 1 loss, but they're going to get Lamar back. I can't do that. I can't put the Giants in. Not only do they have 2 wins, they should have 3, and they're looking like a different team. I don't think the Cardinals are a bottom 5 team. I don't think the Texans are a bottom 5 team. I don't want to do this, and in fact, I tried to talk my way out of doing this, but I'm putting them 5th worst.
Yeah.
The Raiders. Come on, dude. 31. That was a terrible game.
They're going the wrong way. I have the Raiders 5th as well. Yeah. So they have the 5th worst team. Then I have the Saints, then the Titans, then the Dolphins, and the Jets. So we have the same teams. A little bit different order, not much.
Order. I understand you put the Jets in worst. That probably makes more sense, but the Dolphins are. You're not hearing about Aaron Glenn being fired.
No.
Not
yet.
Third down. Yeah, not yet. Third down.
They shut out the Raiders and welcome back Rashee Rice, who had 2 scores. Are the Chiefs a problem for the AFC again?
The only problem I have with this question, and I'm nitpicking here, Jason, is that, I think the Chiefs
have always been a problem.
They're a perennial problem, and I don't. Look, I said this last year when they played the Eagles. I won't pick against them until they lose, and they did. I'm not going to pick them to not win the AFC until they don't win the AFC. They have the best coach and defensive coordinator combo, I think, in the league in Spagnuolo and obviously Andy Reid. They're still thin at a lot of different places, but they got X-Worthy. They got Rashee Rice back. And obviously they have Mahomes and Kelsey, and they have Chris Jones. And that's going to be enough to be a problem just in and of itself. So, yes, they're becoming more of a problem, but this is still the team to beat in the AFC.
Yeah, and they looked really good now. Part of it might have been the Raiders, but you got Mahomes, which is obviously so gifted, and you get more weapons for that offense. Defense is pretty reliable, and they're just playing better, and that's what you want in a team. And as the season goes along, they look like they'll be a handful for weeks to come. So, yeah.
They really, really do. Yeah, and the Raiders. And notice, I'm not trying to say the Raiders make every team look good, but my God, there had to be some of that against the Chiefs on Sunday. Yeah. That was one of the worst Raider performances I've seen. I'm really disappointed in them because I do think they're better than that.
Yeah.
I do. And scores are the ultimate truth teller, but I don't think they're that bad, dude. Maybe I'm high. 4th down.
Should the 49ers be concerned about overworking CMC?
Yeah. Yes.
Based on everyone else getting hurt. And here's the guy that was kind of questionable going into the year, and he's getting all the workload.
I have purposely avoided talking about this because of that exact thing. If you were, this would be
every single thing that every fan
right.
does.
Hey, you're
at
right.
home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
You know what? And God forbid something happens to him. Don't be pointing to this segment because I will and be like, see, we talked about it, and that's the thing. There's a little salt shaker we had.
Oh, I'm sure I got tossed.
Thrown away with the lightsaber. This would have been a terrible segment, very uncomfortable, but if part of our Niner preview, you know how we do like our power rankings? If we did if the question was 49ers most likely to lose extended amounts of time this season, we all would have picked Christian McCaffrey number 1.
Right.
And he's the one guy that not only has been relatively healthy, but they're working him into the ground. Yeah, dude. Christian McCaffrey this year, to me, I feel like I'm looking at him like 76er fans looked at Joel Embiid his first 2-3 years in the NBA. Like, you just, every crash, every weird step, everything, I'm just like, I'm in a constant state of flinch.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I guess it's, hey, while he's healthy, go for it, but you just hope it's not cumulative. You don't want him to get hurt no matter what, but wouldn't it just be the ultimate kick to the din if the Niners end up going like 14-3, 13-4, something like whatever. They get to the playoffs, and then in game 16 or the first round of the playoffs, that's when it happens. You're like, wow, we finally got Ayuk back. We're finally healthy, and then but
healthier.
Yeah. And then, by the way, the trade deadline passed.
Right.
There's nothing
Can't
we
do
can do.
about it.
So, worry about it, please.
They should be. Yeah, I mean, he's been great, but they should be worried about that workload and volume of carries and touches and all that.
Anytime this year the game is in the bag,
take him out.
He should not play a second.
Yeah, but the problem is they don't have any games in the bag.
Plus, what is it, plus 7 point differential?
Let's just get him to the 17th week.
No. How about this? How about we get him to the
Super Bowl, Chris?
20th or 21st week?
It's talking like a fantasy guy.
Ugh. Hey, it's fantasy guy.
Hey, fantasy guy.
Hey, fantasy guy. When we come back, what's hot, what's not, and we will go streaking. Our final non-World Series streak. We'll do that next.
For the latest from Kings training camp,
tune in to Sactown Sports 1140.
What's going on? We're talking to Chad Hoblet of Hoblet Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, and Woodland. Tell me, Chad, what's happening for the Drive Into Fall event?
There's still time to get some adventure in when you save up to $8,600 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Jeep Wrangler Willys. I love how these modern Jeep Wrangler Willys are filled with the latest and greatest tech and comforts, yet pay homage to the iconic past of the Jeep with huge off-road capability, distinctive exterior styling, and special interiors you will love.
Man, you make it sound like you're buying a modern-day piece of history.
It's true. Once you get into one of the Willys, you won't want to get out. But whatever you're looking for, you can find it at Hoblet. Check out our certified pre-owned supercenter with nearly 200 vehicles available and over 50 under $20,000.
Whatever you need, it's at Hoblet right now. Search, select, and save through their whole inventory at HobletDodge.com. Unbeatable prices, unbeatable selection. Nobody beats Hoblet, period.
$8,600 toll net savings on select new 2025 Jeep Wrangler Willys after $4,000 factor rebates and $4,600 dealer discounts. Rebates include $500 first responder bonus cash for eligible first responders. 3 net savings. Sample VIN 608-744. See dealer for details.
Confidence is knowing you're ready to handle whatever comes your way. That's what it feels like to take on your workday with Cintas. They make sure your AEDs are up to date, your fire extinguishers are tested and inspected, your floor mats are cleaned and delivered, and your workwear looks good, feels good, and is freshly laundered with the Cintas Apparel Plus program. So are you ready to take on today? Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Ooh, ma.
What was that?
That is business phone bliss with the Ooma Cloud Phone System. It handles all our voice, video, and messaging needs.
You sound very...
Calm? I am. Ooma has everything I need to run my business more efficiently, like virtual receptionist, call routing, and video conferencing. And it starts at just $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Ooma.
Nice. Find your business comm at ooma.com/radio.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying... just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
The Sactown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. San Francisco gets a huge win on Sunday night, beating Atlanta 20-10 to improve to 5-2 on the year. A historic night for Christian McCaffrey. 201 yards of total offense, 129 on the ground, 72 receiving, and a pair of touchdowns. San Francisco next in action at Houston on Sunday. You can catch all the action beginning at 9 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins. What's hot, what's not? Brought to you by American Energy Home Pros, making the uncomfortable comfortable. Head to AmericanEnergy.com to find out more.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot. And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
All right, Chris. I think you need to tell us who is hot.
The Rogers Center.
Yeah, that was loud last night.
Did you know the Blue Jays have hit a game-winning 3-run or more home run in the 7th or later to eliminate an opponent in all 4 rounds of postseason? 93, Carter in the World Series. 2015, Batista ALDS. 2016, the ALWC Encarnacion, and 2025, the ALCS with Springer.
Wow, Rogers Center hot.
Rogers Center that was loud.
That was very loud, and I know. Look, obviously, if you're a Seattle fan, that was not pleasant. I love just the different angles of the celebrations from fans to players. There was some guy on the Blue Jays. Like, they have the one angle from what would be like the first base of Springer hitting the home run. So his reaction, you see his face, but there's a guy that's like, oh God, that's standing on top.
Whoops, that was Cal Raleigh.
That was standing on top of the railing and just like going. I don't even know what he was doing.
What was he doing?
I mean, literally, you watch it. He's just going nuts. It's like, what is this guy doing? It was great.
Yeah, it was. As a matter of fact. Yeah, it was loud. Also, this is the 48th World Series.
Nope.
What?
Nope.
No, and to tell you more about that,
yeah, who's not?
Here's Chris with who's not.
Hey, the Seattle Mariners are not hot.
No.
You know, I had it down, but I don't have it now. How many seasons has it been since ever? Since they've ever been.
It's 48, Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, did you know that? 48th World Series since the Mariners began playing 77. They haven't played in any of them. Not one. No other team in baseball, basketball, football, hockey has gone that long to begin the franchise's history without reaching the championship round while remaining in the same city. Interestingly enough,
we're close.
Well, but that's the thing. Are they going to be ding-dongs and say, well, it's not the start of the franchise? Because
the Kings?
Yeah.
Well, but still not as long.
No. But I'm saying when and if, let's say the Mariners make the World Series next year.
Good one.
Oh, shut up. So then like, what are we in year 40?
This is 41st.
41st. So we just have 7 more years without making the finals. I'll take that. So we get there and they're going to be, well, the Rochester Royals. Like, can we just say that the Kings started in Sacramento, even though they have like a grandpa franchise?
I'll allow it.
But
they've been everywhere.
Yeah, but I don't like that. I don't like that we have the little gold patch on the back for all the teams that have won a finals.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but come on, man.
Did you feel like it was new for OKC, right?
Yeah, well, but wait, did the Sonics? Yeah, the Sonics won one. Yeah, I didn't.
But it felt new to me.
It did. Yeah, it did. Yes, it 100% felt new.
And refresh my memory, the Sonics are...
He's such a lame. He's so mean to Seattle people.
It's a former team that played basketball in Seattle, Chris.
Like an ABA team or something?
No, they were in the NBA.
It's a fine city. By the way, Kevin McCarty joining us in 10 minutes. He'll be on his mobile phone.
It was mobile phone.
His mobile.
Okay.
His cellular phone.
His cellular telephone.
Oh God, what did I have for you? Well, we got to go streaking. I had something for you.
We actually have some time in this segment.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I was going to tell you. Bill Simmons was putting out his favorite bets for the NBA season. I hadn't realized this. He was doing overs. He says, bet San Antonio's over. They're at 44.5. Bet Dallas is over. They're at 41.5. That does seem low. Mm-hmm. OKC's only at 62.5, which is weird. Didn't they win 68 last year?
Something like that.
Denver 53.5, Milwaukee 43.5. He said bet the over on those. Anyways, the unders, he said take Detroit, Brooklyn. Brooklyn's at 19.5, and he's saying take the under. He said, note, Sacramento's under is down to 32.5, and he's staying away from that bet. That's interesting. Because didn't we start in the like low 40s or high? Wasn't it 38.5 or something?
I think it was high 30s. I think.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but
I want to say it was like 30.
37, 38. Yeah. It's usually a half. So 38.
But, I mean, what would you think it was if you found out that they were starting without Murray and Sabonis?
Well, it's not just that, but yes, but I also I legit wonder because Vegas knows everything. I think Vegas is kind of caught on, the public is caught on to that Scott Perry's going to try to, we've talked about this, Scott Perry's going to try to make some trades.
Right.
And if it's Levine and or DeRozan, he's almost certainly not getting pure basketball value back, which would drop them down, you would think, even more. But even I'm like, wow, 32.5. Voof. As a matter of fact, if let's just look here real quick and then we'll move on to streaking. If you took 32.5 last season, that would have
probably been 12th in the West, maybe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would have given you the 8th worst record in the NBA, and that would have been, you would only the Jazz and the Pelicans would have had worse records. The Spurs had 30. Yeah, you'd be 13th. Interesting. 32.5. Well, opening day tomorrow?
Yes.
Opening day tomorrow.
For the Kings.
For the
right?
Kings?
Yeah. Opens tonight for the league.
That's all that, look.
Yeah.
Everybody's waiting on tomorrow.
Exactly.
For the Kings. We are.
I mean, Kings, Suns.
Kings, Suns. And TV's still not on.
Well, send a note today.
That's a roadie.
Yeah, it is.
You're not going down, are you?
No.
Okay. Let's go streaking. Please.
It's time to go streaking.
We're going streaking!
Who is the Nostradamus of MLB? Who can keep the streak going? It's time to go streaking.
What the hell are you doing? We're streaking.
Well, Dave, you and Chris have little mini streaks. And I have a little bit of a bigger streak. Hello.
Streak.
You're at 1. Chris is at 1. I'm at 2.
You've doubled. Your streak is as long as Chris and mine combined.
Yeah, true. Good point.
You've doubled us both.
I like that.
Yeah.
You took Caleb Raleigh, Cal Raleigh, some call him.
Cal Raleigh.
3 at-bats, 1 hit, which was a home run. Good job.
Okay. Thank
You're
you.
at 2.
He was asked about the game afterwards.
And what did he say?
He's so bad.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
So that was Cal Raleigh. Chris, did Cal Raleigh have any other things to say after the game?
You're as bad as he is.
I don't know if he did. I'm just curious.
I don't like it.
Maybe not.
I feel
silence is deafening.
Yeah, maybe he did.
I guess he did.
Okay, well, I guess we're moving on.
Chris took Jorge Polanco.
Oh, wait, yeah, I do have it. Right
wait,
here.
so Cal Raleigh had more commentary. Okay.
Yeah! Coming on, yeah!
They sound kind of excited about going home. Maybe he's going to watch Hallmark.
Sounds like he's sat on a cactus. Jeez.
Cactus Raleigh.
Cacti.
Chris took Jorge Polanco.
Yeah, he did.
He got it 4 times. He got 1 hit. So Chris is at 2. Dave's at 2. I'm at 2 going into yesterday. That took Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who got it 4 times, and he got 1 hit. So we all got hits yesterday. We go into the World Series. Dave and Chris with 2, me with 3.
Oh, and do you know what Cal Raleigh thought about our streak? He had something to say after.
What did he say?
Great. I feel like all of these are Adam Sandler, but probably none of them are.
None of them are.
The middle one definitely was.
What was that one?
The same one to begin with, Wayne's World.
I forgot about that segment.
The middle one was Saving Silverman.
It was. First one was 7.
Poor Cal Raleigh. I like how other people on this show make fun of everything we want out of an athlete. He's humble. He's a good dude by all accounts, and he's getting paid the same. He legit cares, like he let the city and the fans down. That's what we want out of athletes. And Chris is making fun of it.
And I was Team Cal Raleigh from the beginning.
Right? What's wrong with you? What really sucks is, like, here's what I'm afraid of, that someday, like, some Seattle fan will just happen to be tuning into the show, and then they'll grab that clip, and they'll be like, oh, listen to what Carmichael Dave said. And then I get dragged into this crap.
We're better than them, no matter what, because we're so better, because we're bigger and better. Amazon is here.
We'll take a break.
Bigger, better, bolder.
We don't want to make any picks for the World Series? I guess we got some time.
Yeah, we got some
That's
time.
a Friday.
That's what, November?
No, it's a while.
Friday, game 1.
It's Thanksgiving time, right?
Oh, God, I just realized I'm going to be in a different time zone for the World Series.
Oh, no.
We'll take a break. When we come back, the mayor of Sacramento, Kevin McCarty. We talked about it earlier about the whole A's thing. Told you how I felt. Mayor McCarty feels differently, and we'll discuss. You're probably going to want to stay around for this one next.
Domantas Sabonis plays here.
He finds Sabonis, put the frosting on the cake, put the cherry on the sundae. Sabonis with a two-hand flush makes it 114-106.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Is back. Be there for opening night at Golden One Center on Friday, October 24th, when the Kings take on the Utah Jazz at 7 p.m. Following opening night, the Kings will take on the LA Lakers on October 26th and then the Golden State Warriors on November 5th. Don't miss these marquee matchups and more great games coming to Golden One Center this season. Head to kings.com/tickets to secure your seat to be part of the action.
The excitement of the game is here, and so are the model year-end savings at Stockton Honda, the best Honda dealer in Northern California. Score big with low payments, more for your trade, and a huge selection. Don't wait. The clock is ticking at StocktonHonda.com.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Based on the results of the study, recognized on June 18, 2025, USA Today's list of California's top car dealers 2025.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
Hey, we got the mayor on hold, so this better be important. From the chat line or from the text line, JR in the Bay Area. Remember we were doing Mount Saxophone more?
Yes.
Glenn Fry, You Belong to the City is a
goodness.
really, really good one.
Good nominee for sure.
All right, we'll get to more of that later. You heard us talking earlier about the A's and Mayor McCarty, along with Mayor Guerrero of West Sacramento, speaking yesterday about what baseball is looking for and what they're looking for specifically from the city of Sacramento and surrounding. Well, you know what? It's what's great about being live and local because you talk about it and then, here's the mayor coming on right now.
It's about that.
Mayor McCarty, it's Dave, it's Jason. Good morning.
Good morning, Dave and Jason. Yeah, I heard you were talking about baseball in Sacramento. I just dropped off my kids over here at McClatchy, so like, hey, I got to get on the show and talk about something we brought up yesterday at our State of the City address. All
right. Well, I'll tell you what, to be fair, because for those that have been listening the whole show, I don't want to do the thing where I say one thing and then you come on and I say different. So can I just give you a brief synopsis of what I said earlier?
Sure.
Okay. So I said that I think more attendance and that leading to corporate sponsorship. I said you and Mayor Guerrero are being 100% truthful. You're being 100% factual. I have no holes to poke in there. Of course, that's going to make us look better. My opinion, my uninformed, talking out of my rear end opinion is this, that John Fisher's probably sad they didn't make enough money last year and that attendance was weird and it's about time for season tickets to go out, and a lot of people are pissed off about their experience last year and being able to get their same seats for a third of the price on StubHub after the fact. So what Rob Manfred does is he dangles expansion to Sacramento, the good people of Sacramento and the good mayor of Sacramento, and says, hey, for you guys to really be in the mix, we need more attendance and we need more corporate sponsors. And then my worry is in the end, the good people of the city reach into their pockets and they do all of that. And then, as I would bet my entire house on, in the end, the Giants block it or whatever the hell. We can't find an owner. We can't find the money for the stadium, whatever that may be. And we get hung high and dry. And John Fisher got a little bit richer in the process. Not that he needs it. So my idea was, and Mr. Mayor, you remember this happening. You were in the meetings like I was. Do what David Stern and Adam Silver and Amy Brooks did with the NBA. Go ahead and send a letter on letterhead to you and to Mayor Guerrero that says, we'll guarantee you expansion if you hit this attendance mark and if you raise this much amount of money in corporate sponsorships. Give us the goal and we'll hit it, because I don't trust them as far as I can throw them, and I'm not strong. So that's my hot take. I wouldn't disrespect you by changing my hot take just because you're coming on. Now, feel free. We go back a long way to tell me where I'm stupid. I got a small ego, and I'll listen.
No, yeah, you laid out some good radio material there, but yeah, most of it's not quite accurate. The big picture is that, look, I heard the MLB Commissioner Manfred, when he came to Sacramento in the spring, he used the word expansion. I was like, piqued my interest, because let's face it, David Stern, Roger Goodell, they would never use those words unless they were certain about doing that. Then Mayor Guerrero and I we got to throw out a first pitch of a game in June and started talking to the A's and we asking, how are we doing? What do we really have to do to get in the mix for an expansion team once the A's move? And MLB's left with just one team in Northern California. And MLB does not want just one team in Northern California because it's such a rich area for Major League sports, Major League Baseball. So we started talking about it, and then really kicked off is this past August when Manfred laid out this regional kind of consolidation and talking about two teams, one in the East, one in the West. And all the MLB pundits started laying out the cities in the West, and there were really three: Salt Lake, Portland, and Sacramento. And we already have a team. We have what people don't already have. And so, I started, making some calls, talking to people, ownership throughout Major League Baseball in the MLB, and asked, what do we need to do to increase our odds to be in the mix? And they're not going to guarantee any city any of this. So they say you need to, keep doing what you're doing. Your attendance is okay. You can always do better. The one thing we really need to step it up, and you remember this from the King saga, is increasing our corporate sponsorship. So Mayor Guerrero and I are launching a campaign to get more local businesses, national corporations, entities to throw their logo up on the wall out there. I encourage you, when you watch the World Series this year, look at Toronto and LA. Look at how many names are up on those walls out there. And we have a long ways to go of our stadium here, but we are 100% in the mix. We really are. And no offense to prior mayors where they went try to, bring the Raiders here or bring a team that really wasn't in the mix. We're literally right there. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. And we are right there for the taking. So we need to just step it up the next couple of years, support Major League Baseball, which is the A's, but our real target is the MLB leadership and the 30 owners of the teams who are going to look at how the Sacramento experience was.
Is there any chance I think the assumption still at this point, Mr. Mayor, is that the A's will be leaving. Is there any thought in this step up of increasing corporate sponsorship, increasing fan base here, could do anything to deter the A's from leaving?
I don't think so. I think they're 95% moving. They started construction there. And the A's moving really helps our chance as well, because maybe like you said, Dave, the Giants may not want competition here, but I think MLB wants a couple teams in this super rich Northern California media market. And let's remind you that, we have the Kings, we have the Republic. We're in the hunt for an MLS team. So, we are a big league sports town, and we're the largest media market in America without two major professional sports franchises. And so, we're primed for this, and MLB and MLS knows this, and we're in the hunt for both, and I think we can support all three in Sacramento and the capital city.
Mayor McCarty joining us, and one thing I do appreciate about you, Mr. Mayor, is we've gone rounds and rounds before, and you're always game for it, and I feel comfortable in being able to kind of throw things at you. So, look, I don't want to put you in a position, and I want to tell the audience first off, for the mayor to know this stuff for a fact is impossible, but here's my issues. The new stadium's going to run in the neighborhood of $1 billion, give or take. I know that I've been told there's some creative things in West Sac and different levers that can be pulled to kind of help with that. But you're looking at in the neighborhood of $1 billion for a stadium. The average baseball team price is $2.6 billion. So you got to think an expansion fee is at least $3 billion. That's $4 billion in the neighborhood right off the top. So before we even get into whether or not I trust baseball, Mr. Mayor, you know the corporate folk, and you know the people with money as well or better than I do. Who's got that scratch? Who has that money in this area? That's one of the problems I have, is who's coming up with the money for the stadium on top of the other stadiums that are already being built? Who's coming up with the $4 billion total for the baseball team, even if we were granted expansion?
Yeah, well, two things. One, as the mayor of Sacramento, I'm agnostic as far as where the stadium goes.
Sure.
Some would say, well, you're the mayor of Sac. Don't you want it in the rail yards or the former Macy's site right there? No, not necessarily. It's perfectly fine over there in West Sac. A lot of people don't even know the difference in the counties right there. So if it stays in West Sac, that's fine. They have the footprint for it to build on that same site. They have a tax structure there that's probably more favorable for like a financing district like we did for the Republic and the rail yards. So, the most likely place is Yolo County. In West Sacramento, we certainly have options. I don't support, tapping into our general fund to help financing stadiums, but there are other ways how you can create districts to have increased tax revenue go back to help pay for that. So I'm in with that. As far as the ownership, yeah, we don't have, the Ballmers, the Zuckerbergs here, living in East Sac and Arden area. But we have some players here who could be part of the ownership group. But let's face it, there are many billionaires across our country who would love to get in the club of MLB ownership, and they don't have to live in Sacramento.
That's fair.
You know, as we know, Vivek didn't live in Sacramento. He owns the Kings. You know,
Yep.
The Warriors owners, you know, Gruber and Joe Lacob, they live in LA. You know, Ballmer, I'm talking basketball here now, but you know, basketball. Steve Ballmer doesn't live in LA, lives up north. So like, there's a bunch of people, probably a lot. They're the most amount live probably 100 miles away in Silicon Valley, who would love to be part of the exclusive club of owning a Major League Baseball franchise. So I think that's an issue we're going to have to work with, but I don't think that's insurmountable. There are players, you know, some of our tribes here in the Sacramento area are intrigued about partnering on this as well after they got involved with soccer, as far as being owners of a Major League Baseball franchise. So I think there are opportunities, and bottom line is we are legit in the mix right here to be in the conversation. And look, it's not just me saying it. You know, look at the MLB, you know, writers, the New York Times, the Athletic, you know, the Fox Baseball. They put pictures of cities up, and Sacramento's right there as far as one of the final cities for the West.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that. So, you know, I know we would be more concerned about what's going on right here, but about your options, your competition. What are your thoughts on, you mentioned Portland and Salt Lake? I'm sure they're as starved as Sacramento would be. What are they like as competition in this?
They're legit. I think each of those, I'm not sure if it's Portland or Salt Lake. One of the cities, the state legislature took a vote, a preliminary kind of promise for some type of funding for a stadium. You know, I think those are promising cities. I believe all three of those cities have had AAA franchises like Sacramento. That we have something that nobody has, which is an MLB team here today, and at least the next 2 years, possibly a fourth year. So showing that we can support. And look, I barely started this talking to people, and I already have a list of half a dozen groups who want to step up and sponsor this, and they realize that it's not just about the A's, it's about the A's via going after MLB. And, you know, the A's, I think, made some mistakes on their way here and, you know, without the name of Sacramento and, you know, lots of reasons for that. And we're moving forward. So the A's are really interested in becoming more of a partner in Sacramento. You know, they threw a hat together last year and put the Tower Bridge on the sleeve. And this year they're doing a Sacramento jersey on Saturdays, I believe, and hopefully more than Saturdays. So we are seeing some more embrace of Sacramento for the A's, you know, experience here. And so hopefully that'll get even more excitement. And look, we talk about talent too. The A's are an exciting team. They're going to have probably the rookie of the year and, you know, maybe their runner-up with their shortstop Wilson. So they have some exciting players on that young team, and if they're in the hunt for the playoffs, and Manfred's already said that if they make the playoffs next year, the games will be in Sacramento, West Sacramento. So could you imagine the playoffs next year against the Yankees, whoever, you know, here in Sacramento? That'd be insane. So, you know, we're going to have an exciting talent, which is further going to help the interest and draw attention to the ballpark over in West Sacramento. So I'm excited about this. I think this further helps us. I'm a sports guy, of course, but this helps our economy. You know, we're facing deficits in our city budget. So growing our economy, bringing a couple million people every year to go to a baseball game, you know, come to Sacramento, go to our hotels, go to our restaurants. That helps us. It helps us draw businesses that want to locate, corporations that want to locate to a team with, you know, major league experiences. So this is a real and exciting opportunity for Sacramento.
Mayor McCarty joining us. And I want to be clear, and you know this, I think Major League Baseball in Sacramento would be amazing for all the reasons you mentioned. And I am as for it as anyone else. I just, like you, very protective of the people of Sacramento. I would say two things. And let me preface this, Mayor, by saying I'm naive, but I'm not naive. I understand you have to respect the man or woman or people in the arena, and it's easy for some ding-dong like me to say as opposed to getting it done. There's reality, and then there's, you know, this. But two things. Number one, if the A's want a crash course in Sacramento PR, the jersey's a fine step forward, but I need to go on ESPN.com, and when I see the standings, I need to see Sacramento right next to New York, and that's the first thing they need to do. We're not stupid. We are not stupid, and a Sacramento jersey as an alternate jersey that they wear on the road once every 30 games ain't going to cut it. Take the comment block off of their Twitter account, which is the only team in professional sports to, for 3 years now, have a comment block. They can embrace the city of Sacramento 100, not 90, 100%, and still leave for Las Vegas and say, hey, thank you. So that would be number one. Number two, and you mentioned this earlier, I know this isn't realistic, but I want you to talk me off of it. If baseball wants to see, if they are asking the fans of Sacramento and the businesses of Sacramento to reach into their pockets and support a product on the possibility of an expansion team down the road, then why wouldn't Rob Manfred, why wouldn't we just say to Rob, tell us what your goals are? How much capacity attendance do we need? What total revenue do we need to bring in? And what total corporate sponsorship do we need to raise? And if we hit these goals, we get an expansion team. Not if, not but. We get an expansion team guaranteed. Because, Kevin, you know we'll hit those goals, Mr. Mayor. You know we will hit those goals. The NBA did it for the Kings. Why can't Rob Manfred do it for baseball? Because it's not that I don't trust you. It's not that I don't trust Martha Guerrero. I do not trust Rob Manfred in Major League Baseball, and I sure as hell don't trust John Fisher. So why can't we at least ask for that?
Yeah, I hear you, and I'm asking for just that.
Okay.
Give us some targets and numbers, and I want a commitment and a promise. I don't think they're going to do that.
Sure.
They actually put out a statement saying every city's going to have a chance to compete for expansion, and they're prefacing this by saying that expansion will only happen after the A's move to Las Vegas and after the next collective bargaining agreement is done, and that's when expansion will happen. So we have several years, and so. I'm not asking people to mortgage their house and buy season tickets and sponsorships, but enjoy. Look, we're going to enjoy Major League Baseball here for 4 years, 3 years, and some businesses are going to support the quest for MLB and get some advertising along the way, and we're in the mix for that. And yeah, I did ask the A's and others to throw up on the box score. More than athletics. I said, hey, can you put Sacramento / Las Vegas or Sacramento or something more than the team? So I've asked that. We're pushing that, and we're trying to further expand the connection with the A's here. And I know that there's a lot of fans who have deep feelings about the experience in Oakland and the loss. And look, I was a kid. I remember going there with, my dad passed away this summer, but I used to go visit him, every other weekend. Or, one of those families single parent family. My mom lived here in Sac. I'd go on the Greyhound bus to Oakland, and my dad lived by the Coliseum. We'd go to see Billy Ball and the A's. And so, I have feelings about losing the A's there in Oakland. So I get it. I get a lot of fans. So, but we're looking past that. We're looking at the A's are moving to Las Vegas, and there's going to be an opportunity for expansion, and we're in the mix. So, I'm asking fans if you went to 1 game last year, next year go to 3, 4. If you went to 10, maybe go to 15. Enjoy the game of baseball, amazing sport. Support Sacramento and support our quest to be in the mix, to be in the hunt for MLB forever.
Of the two of the parameters you kind of suggested to us that Major League Baseball has suggested that you're targeting, and that's increasing corporate sponsorships and certainly fan attendance. What's the bigger challenge of those two?
The attendance actually wasn't that bad. It was fine. I think the corporate sponsorships, I don't think the A's really, their first year they did okay with that, and they just kind of plopped in here. It wasn't multiple years in advance, as you know. They had, less than a year of lead time. I talked to some people that the Sacramento logo thing had a factor. So I think there's people are coming around. I already have a list on my notes in my phone of people that want to step up and sponsor, major corporate sponsors. And so we're going to draw the connection that by doing this will put us in the mix to be in the conversation for expansion, if and when that happens. And we are sometimes, like I said earlier, it's better to be lucky than good, and we are literally right here, and so we just need to step it up to be in the conversation.
I appreciate you coming on here, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you
I'm
going back and
excited about
forth.
this, and we'll come back and talk about it.
All right, Mr. Mayor. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you. Bye-bye. I do. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
He, there's no holding back. He gets
Right.
it, and I thought I thought my favorite point that he made was kind of doubling down on the fact that the owner doesn't have to be local, and that it's
That's
not
true.
That's
very true, actually.
If Sacramento were to be granted an expansion team, and the expansion fee was, what I say, $4 billion, $3 billion, they're not going to have trouble finding somebody. If they basically put a help wanted sign on that says, "Hey, wanted person that can finance $3 billion," someone's going to buy in, because
There's people always eager to do that.
Here is the bottom line when it comes to buying a sports franchise. Can you or I name the last time a baseball, basketball, or football franchise declined in value year to year?
Right.
I can't.
Right. People A-Rod's been trying to get into some sort of entity anywhere, anyway, and he's the Timberwolves.
They made $1 billion the moment that court case was finished and
Yeah.
Glenn Taylor gave up the Timberwolves. They made $1 billion in valuation. Look at what Mark Davis has done. We talked about just by moving to Vegas. My issue, and this is where it's kind of been misunderstood by some, unless you listen regularly. Dude, nobody wants baseball here more than me. I'm with you. You and I are the same. It's all about John Fisher, and it's all about I was right there. I was literally, there is a picture of me on stage with about 5,000 soccer fans downtown where it actually says, it looks like it says I'm the MLS commissioner. I'm on stage rallying fans, emceeing that event downtown. We broadcast from Solomon's downtown for MLS. We were already announced as an expansion franchise, and I've seen what happens. You've seen what happened with the Kings and the Maloofs in Seattle, and this smells bad. This smells bad to me from a baseball standpoint. Mm-hmm. I applaud what Mayor McCarty's doing. I applaud what Mayor Guerrero's doing, and everybody else and all the people. I applaud that. A's and Fisher stuff aside, they're trying to get baseball for Sacramento.
Yeah,
they're trying to increase traffic and grow businesses. That's their job. That's what they should be doing. I just don't want to see fans get played again.
Well, and I think that the key part of this, that's why I asked about if the A's were still, and he didn't think so.
Yeah.
So then now you are removing Fisher from the equation. So then let's just owner to be named later with just an incredible amount of money, I would guess is interested in Sacramento, Salt Lake. Like that person's probably going to own any of those teams.
Right.
Right?
That's
so
right.
If they live in New York, Florida, Texas, California, or wherever, that owner is interested in getting into baseball.
Right. Doesn't
and
matter.
If it happens to be Sacramento, Portland, Salt Lake,
Yeah.
I don't think that matters.
I wonder if doesn't Oregon have no sales tax?
Yeah.
I wonder if that factors in at all. I don't know. I'm just ability to not just sign players, but also how many.
Right.
It's not easy to do business in California compared to a lot of other states. We know that's no secret. There's a premium to play in Sacramento. I just. And I also,
a lot of people, it's a rich market, kind of what he said about and I know, I don't think it should be buried. I don't think he tried to bury it because you brought it up and he mentioned it again. We really have to watch the Giants too in this.
Yeah.
Because I would understand them not wanting another team, but it could also benefit them having another team too. It's a weird mix for them because they could say they've got, they own all of Northern California basically, but there's also some draw to having another team, but just on travel, certain things and scheduling and all that kind of stuff. So
this might surprise you, but I'm looking at this cynically. And so the idea is,
but so am I.
What do you think MLB is best for business? Do they think this baseball market, if they can prove that they can show that they've got all these fans and that they could get the money together, that this could be a good opportunity for Major League Baseball? Or are they also thinking, man, we don't really know what's going on in Vegas. We haven't really shown Vegas a good preview of what this franchise is going to be. If they can't sell out a baseball town like Sacramento and they can't get corporate dollars for Sacramento, why would I want to do that in Las Vegas?
I honestly, I don't want to minimize this much. I don't even know if the fan number matters. It's the dollar number. Now, it doesn't hurt. If they sold out every game, that's not going to hurt.
No, but you're asking.
But if there was 2 people there.
That's right.
It would hurt. But also, if they had all the dollars. Like, they're going to Vegas with 0 promises. And I don't think, we've talked to people that, that is not buzzing in Vegas.
It's opposite.
The Raiders went there they were going, and it happened, and there's money there, and we still know that the Chiefs fans outnumber the Raiders or the Niners, so.
But they've got 8 or 9 home games a year to fill.
True. Yeah. But if Sacramento has the dollars, does it matter if they have the fans?
I don't think so.
And if Portland, there'll be excitement in all these cities to some extent for a new team. But we watch the Cardinals and the Tigers. I'm like, where are the people at the games? If they've got the money already.
They're also asking us to pay Mona Lisa prices for a comic book and then expect a Mona Lisa in return later. I'm with you, Chris. I think it's a little bit more devious. And apologies, all due respect to the mayors. I think baseball is gross up top. I think you have an outgoing commissioner who knows. Kevin McCarty mentioned the collective bargaining agreement and expansion. Well, that
doesn't look good.
That expires in 2026, and there will almost 100% be a strike. And anyone who's been around long enough knows what happens with baseball after a strike. I think they're trying to maximize dollars. I think Manfred's playing ring and run. He's already announced he's done. And I think what better way than to suck every bit of blood out of the turnip than to turn to try to prey on the fans and say, hey, you want an expansion team, you better show up and buy those tickets and corporate sponsorship. It's a last-ditch effort, in my opinion, to throw as much money in Fisher's pocket as possible before they end, which with the inevitable conclusion of, sorry, Portland and Salt Lake got it, or Louisville and Portland. What?
Actually, we're not even doing expansion.
We can't do expansion right now. We just had this thing. It's a terrible time. We'll re-explore this in 2032. And by then, we're all getting hit by a meteor. It doesn't matter.
Oh, good.
Oh, wait, do you hear we have 2 moons now? I'm not even going to joke. NASA announced it yesterday. Not a bit. That we have a second moon around Earth until 2038.
Warren?
No, River.
Oh.
Zappa. Blue. Damn it.
I am struggling with the moons.
I'm king of the moons.
Over Miami.
Over Miami.
Yes.
T. McNair. Nope, we'll take a break. When we come back, what's on deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. And, Lions running back David Montgomery. Damn it. I was going to say Montgomery, but I should have said Montgomery. Okay, we'll just...
Yeah, that was a problem with it.
Yeah, all right. Leading off is earlier. What's on deck is next.
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the 3. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
The Sactown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville Outlets. San Francisco gets a huge win on Sunday night, beating Atlanta 20-10 to improve to 5-2 on the year. A historic night for Christian McCaffrey. 201 yards of total offense, 129 on the ground, 72 receiving, and a pair of touchdowns. San Francisco next in action at Houston on Sunday. You can catch all the action beginning at 9 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
Capital Casino, Sacramento's #1 poker room with primetime football. It's back. Capital Casino is giving away $500 per game in high hand bonuses for every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night primetime game. Offering the best food, best service, and the best action with the most variety of games in the region and conveniently located at 411 North 16th Street in downtown Sacramento. For more information, log on to capital-casino.com and please gamble responsibly. 1-800-GAMBLER.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with AutoPay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla Speed Test Intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 and monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at T-Mobile.com.
Toyota's legendary truck event is on, and the deals are legendary. Get low APR plus 500 bonus cash on 2025 Tacoma, or get a low-cost lease on Tacoma Double Cab, or get low APR or up to $3,000 cash back on 2025 Tundra. Get to your Toyota dealer now, because this truck event is gonna be Toyota. Let's go places. Offers available through TFS to buyers with premium ready credit. Cashback available through TMNA and cannot be combined with other offers. Ends 11/3/25.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this is gonna be fun.
It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
Well, you know what's on deck? The start of the NBA season is here. We got to wait one more day for the Sacramento Kings, but we don't have to wait for basketball tonight. Because the Thunder, hey, they get their rings. They unveil the banner.
And I'm going to watch in, total envy.
How do you think the greatest player in the history of that franchise will feel? Well, he's on the other side of the Houston Rockets, Kevin Durant, watching.
Ooh, yeah.
He has a couple rings.
He does, but
he would kind of like the LeBron ring if he had gone back and got OKC their first ring. But
what would make Kevin Durant happy?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, because he'll be trolling on Twitter. I can guarantee you that.
So Rockets Thunder, first game of the NBA season.
I'm intrigued. It's a good matchup.
Really good matchup.
I'm intrigued about these Rockets with Durant now.
I very much so, but I get a little bit worried about teams that go at it without a point guard.
I'm with you. And
if they had Van Vliet, I'd feel much better about them.
I would too. And look, the Rockets know a lot more about basketball and their basketball players than me watching them on TV, but that Reed Shepherd thing's really weird to me. I get you're not sitting Amen Thompson.
Right.
But, man, they've got that. I'm really curious to see what a lineup that averages 6'11" or whatever is going to do.
Every night there's a matchup problem. Now, you could argue it both ways. So let's say they are playing, for example, we'll take your kind of pick-to-click team, the Spurs.
Sure.
So not as big. Well, they are bigger in some spots, certainly with Victor Wembanyama. But I would assume they would put a guy like Steven Adams and or Şengün, but probably Steven Adams on him.
Sure.
And then probably someone like Amen Thompson on Fox when he's healthy. So you're like, okay, now there's their super speedy guard. Well,
yeah.
Thompson's pretty good defensively.
Yeah.
So then now how do the Spurs guard some of those other Durant? And yeah, there's going to be some matchups every night that are a problem when you play the Rockets.
I mean, offensively, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah. Or like if they play the Kings. The Kings are already a smaller team.
Yeah.
And you're going against just a gigantic team.
They're just going to have to get quick.
Mm-hmm.
They're just going to have to outquick them.
Yeah.
But it'll be interesting to see. This could. I mean, honestly, you say it, whatever, but this could be a preview of the Western Conference Finals.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely,
it could be. I don't think it's out.
Couldn't the second game be?
Lakers. Who they're playing?
Warriors.
Lakers. Warriors. Yeah. Well,
I think the Lakers roster is pretty good too this year.
Let's take a look at their. So you're going Doncic, Reeves, Hachimura, LeBron, and Ayton. I mean, honestly, and it's not like I'm doing super, super analysis here. I think Ayton's the X factor in that whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
What is DeAndre Ayton? I don't know what the hell he is. I know he's played for the Suns and the Blazers, and he's not knocking down doors. But you do see that there is a lot of talent in this guy. Now, if DeAndre Ayton gets LeBron James and it's like, look, dude, I'm here to win a championship. Don't screw around. and we see the best DeAndre Ayton that we've seen, the Lakers are going to be a really big problem.
Yeah. And then like Vanderbilt and
Jake
Smart.
LaRavia.
Jake LaRavia, yeah.
Marcus Smart, Gabe Vincent, Dalton Connect in year 2.
Jackson Hayes. I mean, it's it's like I just think the roster's pretty good. I don't know what that means for them.
No, this is a roster. Look, if you're talking about, I think Oklahoma City's the 1 seed, barring injury.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about who's going to be the 2 seed, I think the Lakers are absolutely in the mix. The Lakers, the Rockets, the Nuggets.
Clippers.
The Clippers, sure. No, for real, the Clippers. I think that's your mix. I don't think the Spurs are there yet, but I do think the ceiling for the Spurs is a 4 seed.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll get it, but I'm just saying I think that's the ceiling this year. Also, hey, one quick note on the mayor, and I just wanted to bring this up in general since we got time. I noticed. I texted the mayor. Thank you. I've noticed that more and more people have read receipts on.
Have what?
Yeah.
When you text somebody and it will show you if you look
read receipts.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it will show you if they've read the
Uh-huh.
text. I can't think of anything I'd least rather do than let somebody know that I've read their text. I don't want you knowing that. What if I read your text and I just don't feel like responding, or I got busy, or I glanced at it?
That happens to me a lot. Not the read receipts part. Like if someone texts during the show, I'm like, oh, okay.
Right.
Okay, I see the text.
Yeah.
And then later go, oh yeah, I forgot to, because I was busy or doing the show or something.
I don't want people knowing that. Then I feel rude.
Yeah.
Like it's one thing they could be like, oh yeah,
So they turned it on?
He's got it on. And I know I've seen this more and more, like Facebook Messenger, for example. I don't even like the fact that your little profile thingy shows up, the little dot on the right when you've read.
I pay my taxes.
Is Facebook old people?
Are you being crazy?
Well,
That's where all the AI slop lives.
Well, where does it not live? What's the social media place that's new and hip and fun for all the kids and their Dan Fogelberg records? Oh, so all social media we're too old for? Or is too old?
Maybe TikTok?
Yeah, probably TikTok, right? What about, is anybody Snapchat anymore? Other than for, other reasons?
What happened to Threads?
I think it still exists. Threads and Blue Sky. It's kind of like, oh, what's going on over here?
I remember when someone said, like, Threads just started. And I'm always way late. I go, you know what? I'm signing up like the first I heard of it.
Yeah.
And then I've never done one thing.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
Blue Sky.
Jason killed Threads.
It was me.
It was you. Yeah, I don't know with any of these. I just go and get my screen name. So nobody, I don't want to see a rando Carmichael Dave somewhere going, hey, I love, insert horrible thing to love.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, don't turn on read receipts, everybody.
All right.
I mean, but do for me. Yeah. Also,
I like it for other people.
Yeah, 100%.
What do you mean you read it?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of that. Or what's the other one, man, that I'm seeing a lot more of? I texted a buddy yesterday, and I looked up at his contact, and he's got his location on. Who does
now
that?
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, dude. A lot of people have their my dad, the only person I have my location turned on for is my dad, because he legit gets butthurt when I don't have it on, because he likes to know where I'm at, especially when I'm traveling. He likes to watch where I'm at. That's perfectly acceptable. I can understand that as a parent.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, we had this thing where he was like, we'll be going over for dinner or something. We'll be like, why were you at Safeway for so long? I'm like, Dad, don't do that. Dad, don't.
How to use the restroom.
Right. Yeah, sure. Right. But don't be creeping. Like, you can watch when I'm on a plane or something, but don't be like, oh, you were home for 20 minutes before you left. I say, oh, Dad, we left. It was traffic. Really? You left 5 minutes ago. Dad.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Don't
lie to Dad.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
You have that on for Avery?
What, her location?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, you do. We've had this conversation.
I think I might. I might.
You do.
I do. Yeah, I do. That's fine.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. My 18-year-old child who is freshly 18 and
is an adult.
No, dude, I'm just saying she's not. I'm telling you, dude, she's not. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why is
she in Cabo?
Why do I not see her location? Let me go to. Wow, this wouldn't be a good thing to find out live on the air. Oh, okay. No, it's on. I just had to go to find she is currently, oh, look at that. See, she's in her dorm right now, hopefully studying and prepping for school.
Doesn't she have an 8 o'clock class?
No, or on, what is today? Tuesday, it's like noon. Life of it. You know what she told me last night was that she was in a discussion panel for the play they just saw, 5 lesbians eating a quiche.
Is the play?
Yep.
Okay.
Never heard of it. You heard of it?
No.
Yeah, she was it was just a sentence I never thought I'd hear in my life. I said, what are you doing tonight? She goes, I was on this discussion panel for this play I saw last week. I said, what play did you see? 5 lesbians eating a quiche. Wow. I didn't see that. Is there a movie? Is there a short story?
It's a Hallmark.
I think it would actually be phenomenal if it was literally nothing but 5 lesbians eating a quiche.
The play is a satire set in 1956 about the members of the fictional Susan B. Anthony Society for the Sisters of Gertrude Stein.
Is that like old school code for gay? Like Friends of, what is it? Friends of Bill, I think, on cruise ships is Alcoholics Anonymous meetings.
Really?
No, for real. I think I'm right. Yeah.
Not very anonymous anymore.
I know. Sorry.
But I really am a friend with Bill.
No, they'll say like Friends with Bill meeting in the art room. But I think I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. That's what that sounds like. That sounds like back in the 50s when you couldn't be open about that stuff, that they'd be like, hey, it's the Friends of Gertrude, or whatever the hell. I just think it'd be funny if they were just eating a quiche.
The play title is a nod to the 1982 book Real Men Don't Eat Quiche.
Oh, I remember that one. Let me tell you something, dude. I don't know anything about that play. I don't know anything about any of that.
If it's prepared well, it's good.
Let me tell you something. Quiche, top 5 breakfast
What's
food.
quiche Lorraine?
That's spinach and cheese, and then
okay.
they have quiche. What the hell is the other one? Quiche. Come on, not quiche. Got a break. The is it Florentine? No,
maybe,
dude. Quiche is phenomenal. I love quiche so much. A little dollop of sour cream on the top.
Quiche Sweat.
Quiche Moon.
Quiche Hernandez.
Toby Quiche.
Former radio partner Quiche Brooks.
Yes.
Quiche Olbermann.
Quiche Night Pulliam.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah, that's an actual quiche. Mm-hmm. Legit quiche.
Quiche Island.
What? Oh.
Ireland?
Ireland? He was trying to do Kathy Ireland. He said Quiche Island.
Isn't Kathy the female version of Keith?
Yeah, but her last name's Ireland, not Island. You said Island.
Oh, I was lisping like you.
All right, well, we'll take a break when we come back. Crosstalk with Alan. And this is a weird show today.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Today?
Sorry, Jason. Celebrity birthdays and more next.
Are you on goofball pills or something?
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Hi, I'm Chef Franklin Becker. You know the jingle. Now discover the facts about Ozempic, a GLP-1. There's only one FDA-approved Ozempic made by Novo Nordisk. Learn about the real thing.
Talk to your healthcare professional today. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and to learn more about Ozempic. Semaglutide injection 0.5, 1, and 2 milligrams.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm, and Chuck McDowell definitely not an attorney. This is Chuck. If someone talked you into buying something really silly and you want to get out of that silly little thing, my advice, get the facts. Call me and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit absolutely free. Inside, you'll learn how timeshare works and all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your free exit info kit. 800-329-2121. That's 800-329-2121.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave here talking to you about my good friends at American Energy Heating and Air. Now, they're upgrading their offerings to you to include plumbing, bringing that same expertise and experience into the plumbing space. They're no longer just heat and air. They're now your American Energy Home Pros. You've heard me talk about them for years as your second opinion partner. Now you can still get a second opinion on any HVAC service or replacement, but now you can also get a second opinion on any of your plumbing services. And when you really think about it, how do we know how much it's supposed to cost? At the very least, you'll know you're in the ballpark, and I can all but guarantee you they'll beat the price. They'll come out for free. They'll give you a second opinion. And all you got to do is give them a call, 916-520-9990. That's 916-520-9990 or AmericanEnergyAir.com. Serving the greater Sacramento area since 1981. American Energy, making the uncomfortable comfortable.
Everybody knows that Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is the spot to get yourself a brand new car. That's why people are coming from all over. Folsom, Elk Grove, Woodland, Roseville. But they also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles. All makes and models, every one of them top quality, hand-selected by General Manager Chuck Dean. Over 70 vehicles below $30,000, over 25 below $20,000. You can see that full lineup at SacSuperstore.com, and if you find a lower price somewhere else, they'll match it. And on top of that, the best car buying experience anywhere. Sacramento Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Golf to Go is brought to you by the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Here's Frank LaRosa.
Amateur players will be pleased to know that the USGA doesn't object to a friendly bet with your weekend foursome. Friendly bets include soft drinks after the round, hot dogs at the turn, or even a $2 Nassau, one of the most widely used bets in golf. It takes its name from the Nassau County Country Club of Glen Cove, Long Island, one of the many clubs frequented by the well-to-do in the late 19th century. As the story goes, matches between these clubs were often reported in the local newspapers, sometimes to the embarrassment of wealthy industrialists coming out the loser. The Nassau captain, J.B. Coles Tappan, then devised a format where the worst possible result could not be reported as anything more than a 3-0 defeat. In a Nassau, 3 equal wagers are placed on the first 9, the second 9, and 18-hole total. A $2 Nassau is sometimes referred to as a 2-2-2 bet. Some play better with a bet to keep their attention. Others are nervous at the thought of losing. Whatever your choice, golf is a game. Have some fun. That's your Golf to Go. I'm Frank LaRosa.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things. And now, here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
You know it's going to be a good day when I pass Alan in the halls and I opened the door for him. He was right outside. I beeped it. I opened the door.
Oh, I didn't even see you there.
And
I don't have.
I didn't. Energy. That's him. That's not. Hey, I don't support any of that. And Alan just looks at me and goes, "Dude," and then walks away like no context. Dude.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I go, dude, and he goes, dude, and then just kept walking. Now I can
heard you play the Matt Barnes clip.
Like any Californian. I can have pretty much an entire conversation in dude. Mm-hmm. Nothing but dude. What was the movie where they did that? Oh, it was basketball. No, it was basketball.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh, yeah. Dude.
Well,
Whoa.
You're right.
I didn't think about it like that.
But you duded me. With no context, you just dropped a dude. 2 dudes.
I don't like that.
You all right?
Is that Jason?
That's Jason. Yeah, that's Jason. That's Jason. It's my least favorite clip. It's because it's weird. It's nothing Jason did wrong.
Again, I've felt uncomfortable.
Just out of context.
No, pretty much on this show the whole time.
It's you won't get this, sorry, but it is the audio version of Jason's famous Christmas card. It looks like he is getting kicked in the junk in one of his cards. Anyways, so we're okay? We're good? You want to provide?
Don't play that anymore, Chris, while Alan's in here.
You want to provide any context, or are we moving on?
To who?
To your dudes.
I think I'm good.
All right, I got a little back massage.
Have him try it.
Yeah, it looks great.
Yeah, here you go.
It's
Try it.
really cool. I think I'm
Good.
okay.
I don't think Alan's okay.
I don't think Alan's okay at all. Are you okay today, Alan? What's going on with
There's
you?
a lot of
Dude,
uncomfort.
Oh, that's this show.
Describe it. We're not even in King season yet, so that's the best part.
Just got to stand on business, I guess.
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
When you stand, do people sit on business?
You didn't.
Did they?
That was.
Hey, who?
Oh, what was Sean Salisbury?
That's fun.
That was fun.
Let's kick it.
We laughed a lot during that.
Yeah, no, Sean's great.
Sean is great.
What do you got coming up?
Yeah, what do you got coming up?
So today on the show, obviously, we are breaking down what happened in the World Series. Feel really bad for Mariners fans, but we're gonna revisit other.
It was great.
We're gonna revisit other heartbreaking losses. Obviously, the Kings and what they got going on.
Wow, that's gonna be a blast. What time can I listen to that?
Why?
I just want to know.
Heartbreaking Kings losses?
Yeah, heartbreaking. Let's do that one.
That was a comma.
Yeah.
And then
No.
See, you can't say heartbreaking losses, obviously the Kings.
Yeah.
You have to give more of a space in between.
Oh, that's how I took it.
That's how I took it.
Obviously going to do heartbreaking Kings losses.
I meant obviously Kings talk as we are trying to figure out who is going to be on the court tomorrow for the Kings. And I got to be honest with you guys. I don't know if you saw.
I'd rather you lie.
I don't know if you saw that report going around from on digital about the Westbrook stuff and closing games. So we have the author Ashish Mathur from On Digital.
Mathur the author?
Yeah, to get a little bit more context into what's going on, because everything that we've heard from the Kings is that they're really happy with Westbrook and everybody.
Wait, hold on. I don't know anything about this. Can you give me the log line?
Yeah, NBA Central aggregated an article that said there were members of the Kings. It did not say players. It said members of the Kings that were a bit worried about how Westbrook would react if he doesn't close games, because in the past with the Nuggets and with the Lakers, the word that was used was he pouted. So at 12 o'clock, we're going to talk to Ashish Mathur, who wrote it, to hopefully get a little bit more context, because we've heard nothing about it. And, I might have to take a page out of Dave's playbook here and,
what?
Hardball.
Oh. I think he thinks like our interview with the mayor was hardcore. Like it was like a knockout drag out. That wasn't we've had
that first question, man. I was squirming.
Why? And he handled it.
I told Kyle to turn it off.
Wow.
In the other room.
Well, I hope the listeners didn't agree.
Hey.
By the way, to close the loop before we get to celebrity birthdays, loyal listeners sent us this. This is back on February 14th, 2025. We opened the show talking about a movie they hadn't seen, Lost Boys. Have you seen it? Of course you have.
Yeah, no, the vampire one?
Yeah. You've seen it?
Yes.
Thank you, Alan.
Yeah.
Neither of them have seen it. God
What?
bless. So
no.
So
It's not any good.
Exactly.
It's in the 80s. It's not the 90s.
I know.
Christopher Lloyd?
I know. Also, he's never seen Princess Bride.
Jason?
Never seen it. I know.
You haven't.
Why are
either.
you guys so surprised? You see all the same movies because you're the same person.
Me and Alan?
Yes.
Dave and me?
Yes.
Us?
The same?
So, anyways, this is the muscle sax guy that did the solo.
They're in the caves.
And somebody said he still tours. And I said, well, he should tour as the muscle sax guy.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it says Tim Capello of the Lost Boys with 80s jams all night long from DJ Chat. I'm assuming that's Noir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This was at Cafe Colonial on Stockton Boulevard. All ages.
Oh, it's over by my house.
Yeah.
All ages. I think Lost Boys might be one of the most referenced movies in rap songs that and I don't know if they've seen it or not, but I just think it's a good term, right? Like Legends of the Fall, Lost Boys, these really well-titled movies. They get brought up a lot. I don't know if these rappers have seen them, but I feel like they get referenced a lot.
Okay, it's funny you say that, because then I went and looked at the chat to see if they were agreeing, and I did not think about this, so I'd love your opinion, anyone else's opinion. Is there any chance that the World Series re-sparks the Kendrick versus Drake beef? I hadn't thought of that.
Well, Drake left. It'll be interesting because Drake was on when the Bautista thing happened. Drake, all the Canadian, artists were big on the Blue Jays. Then they kept losing, so then they jumped off.
Celebrity
Drake
birthday.
has not jumped back on yet. So I don't know.
He's going
But
to.
he's going to.
And then Kendrick is obviously,
LA.
Interesting. Well, Alan will have all that and more. Along with, who is it? The author? Mother?
Ashish Mathur.
Ashish Mathur.
Yes.
Coming on to talk about Russell Westbrook.
That's right.
Russell Westbrook.
Can you play the Jason drop?
No, why? Why do you want to be uncomfortable? That's what.
What is it named? We did a thing. What is that name?
Ugh.
Okay.
Don't let him have it.
Wait, hold on. What's my dad's
No,
name?
can't
Jeez.
All right.
That's the sound Jason would make if he saw that sax player in the Lost Boys.
Oh,
hey.
Happy birthday, Kim Kardashian.
She is 43.
No. 47.
45.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Law. Doja Cat.
Doja Cat is 29.
You wanna say
That
is Doja Cat.
But the one that's not her big hit that I like.
That you want that You better, hey, I don't want an uncomfortable conversation. Doja Cat.
Doja Cat.
I think she's 28.
28.
Dave's closest 30. Judge Judy.
Oh.
113.
Just Judy.
She's
gang.
She's 80. Okay.
Really?
Yeah, can you believe it? And well paid.
No, I mean she's cooking. I used to
she
watch
though?
her with my grandmother all the time. R.I.P. Just Judy, 84.
83.
We have a correct answer. Goes to Christopher Law at 83.
2 in a row.
Ricky Rubio.
No.
Oh God, Ricky Rubio is 36.
Do they still have Rubio's? The seafood taco place?
Yeah, yeah.
He is 34.
You blew it. 35.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to Alan Stiles.
Yeah. Uncomfortable.
Can't find my Doja Cat song.
Yeah, let's lighten the mood a little bit.
Yeah,
after
I mean, it's been...
after that convo.
It's not even in her also. All right, Alan Stiles next. Have a good day.
The only place you'll find Malik Monk is Sactown Sports.
Oh my, what an